What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live, MUFC Unfiltered podcast, Sunday the 11th of January. And the message is clear, man. Ineos out, Glazers out. It's as simple as that, man. They've got to go. And enough is enough. Enough is enough, guys, man. Another season wasted under their watch. That's 3 seasons now they've been here, nearly 2.5 years. Shocking, absolutely shocking. But we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it all. Big up the lads that are with me. Man like Ash, who's at the game with me. Big up to you. Big up to Adam. And big up to Flawless. Yeah, man. Another trophyless season. Ash, talk to me, man. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, frustrated, innit? Frustrated. I feel sorry. Remember at the game today, that little fan came up to you, Saeed. Do you know what I mean? Buzzing to watch all your show, all your TV and that. She's had to sit through and watch all that as a football fan, and she's never got to see like the big times at United and just the pain for these young fans. I was seeing a dad sat behind us, and like he's saying, you don't understand what this club's about. He wanted to go home. The kid wanted to go home. Do you know what I mean? Because he didn't want to sit there and watch this shit. Do you know what I mean? So, and his dad's like, listen, you don't get it. You know, we used to be a big club. We used to, win things, and it's like, I feel sorry for the younger generation because watching us at the moment and being a fan of Man United, it's tough. It's really tough for them. Do you know what I mean? We've had we've seen the good times, but right now it's with these owners, Ineos, Glazers, it just feels like a nightmare that just will never end, and it's just continuous. And I know there's talk about protests and all that, but let's be honest, these protests, what, we're going to stand around, hold each other's hands outside of the stadium for half an hour and then walk in? Like, what's that going to do? Like, they don't even notice that happens. Like, the Glazers, they're sat at home, they just see a little bit of TV footage. Oh, well, it didn't cost us anything, did it? No, it cost us nothing. So they have no problem with it. So for me, it's frustrating, but other than that, life's good. Hope Adam's all right and Flawless and chat and all your family and that, and everyone's looking after each other. But yeah, it's just United's just, it's hard work, innit? It never stops. Just pain.
Yeah. First season, Manchester United are out the FA Cup and League Cup of the first time asking. No Europe, a 40-game season, fewest in full campaign since 1914. Adam, man. I mean, it's embarrassing, isn't it? A football club like this, second round and third round, not even January, and the season is over, bro. The season is done. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. This top 4 and all that, but it's not gonna really like excite me in that kind of way, man. Like, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? You play Champions League football, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't beat Brighton, can you beat Barcelona? You know what I'm saying? It's a shambles, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fletcher, you can't blame Fletcher. You know what I mean? The whole football club doesn't know what they're doing. They're not footballing people. They're just winging it right now. You know what I mean? And it's like, we're here. The fans have to suffer every year.
Yeah, man. It looks like they don't know what they're doing, and that's the scary bit. Like, I was willing to give Ineos a bit of time months ago because I like the signings, most of them, to be honest. But you could get lucky with signings. Like, you don't really have to be competent to sign good players. You can just get lucky and get good players. Like, for example, when we had the summer with Jose Mourinho, when we signed Mkhitaryan, Pogba, Zlatan, and Bailly, that was a good window. But that was Woodward and Matt Judge, and that was still incompetent people, and they got good signings, to be honest, like on paper. So, yeah, it's not looking good. I don't think I can recall going out in the FA Cup and League Cup on the first game. I don't think I've ever lived it. I don't think I've
record.
Yeah, I don't think it ever happened to me. Like, this is a first. Like, it's been the last few seasons have been like first time finishing 15th, first time being this embarrassed, like going down to Grimsby and all of these teams. It's not good, Saeed, is it? It's really, really not good. And people want to criticize Fletcher. Like, you need to make it make sense. You can't criticize Fletcher. He shouldn't be there. Of course, he shouldn't be there. But what did you expect? Like, what it's not. I don't know. You expected the players to have a bit more of a fight. Not that many good performances today. Well, we can discuss.
Lacey was probably the one that I can look at and think, yo, you can come out there with any pride. That's about it, really.
Yeah, I suppose so, to be honest. Because
I'm not going to really give anyone else credit. You know, people will put out there, but I see Lacey only fight for the badge and do something today. No one else, man. Everyone else is piss poor, man. You get me? Let's be honest, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he got a red card for it as well, for being actually passionate. You get me? It's a joke, man. It's a joke, bro. Flawless, man. How you feeling, bro? Is it again Groundhog Day again? You know what I mean? Is it what we deserve? Is it what we deserve as a football club?
Yeah, I suppose when you make bad decisions, you get bad results. That's what it is. When you prepare, like people crashing on Fletcher is crazy. Like I can't believe that is the thing. Man shouldn't. He's not equipped for the job. Like he shouldn't be there. This is not on Fletcher one bit. And I think he did the best he could. But people are talking about, oh, the season's over. Now, season was over before a ball was kicked.
Yeah.
As soon as I said this on this very platform, as soon as they kept Amorim, I wrote off the season. We know what this is. And because of that, even though he's gone, this has led to this situation. Why are we talking about salvaging the season? Why is it a rescue mission? If you're trying to salvage something or you're trying to rescue something, that means it's gone wrong somewhere. If you're trying to rescue or salvage your relationship, guess what? That means the relationship has gone wrong at some point somewhere. And that's where we're at. And we shouldn't be talking like that as Manchester United fans. We shouldn't be talking about rest in January. And we're talking about, all right, can Fletcher, whoever the interim is going to be after that, salvage it and get us top 4 and potentially a FA Cup? Obviously, this is before today. So that's how I look at it. Inios, I've made my thoughts clear on them from the very beginning. I knew what it was. As soon as they did the deal with the Glazers, I'm like, all right, I know what you are. I know what you are. Like that's how I did it. Like, and yeah, 1 sec. I think I'm on the wrong camera. Give me 1 second, fam. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah. And you know, I got this. By the way, I got this comment here, man, about you wanted Ineos out. Sorry, you wanted Amorim out. Shut up. How about you, absolute weapon here, without no face here? Now, real talk, man. You know what it is, yeah? You got people like this with short-minded thinking, yeah? I was calling Ineos out no matter what, who the manager was. I was calling Ineos out under Ten Hag. I called Ineos out in the Europa League final when I was outside Bilbao. Yes or no? Ash, did I not call Ineos out as to what they were doing before they appointed Ruben, before they were dilly-dallying about Amorim? And I wasn't even really Amorim out at that time fully. So don't come in here and start talking about Ruben Amorim. This is what we're going to do now. We're going to basically do revisionism. And this is what's killing our fan base, bro. Revisionism. You know what I mean? End of the day, two things can be right. Amorim was not the guy, but also Inios are not the guys. Focus on the bigger picture. You know what I mean? And this is what it is right now.
Going on like Amorim didn't get knocked out by Grimsby, do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm going to say. Listen to Grimsby, bro. Yeah. But you hear talk about Ruben Amorim. Who gives a shit about Ruben Amorim?
And he contributes to today, even though he's gone. Because let's say we were playing and we was in better form and players was more confident and we have an actual better manager, maybe we win today. You're not just going to dispel that. We know how form and confidence is so key in football, especially top-level football as well. And the confidence is on the floor. And Fletcher's doing his best to try and pick that up. Why can't, like you said, two things can be true. Can Amorim be terrible, which he was? Yes. Can Inios also be awful? Also,
That's
yes.
what I'm saying.
We've got rid of one problem.
What it seems like to me, Flawless, is that Amorim was the guy no matter what, and he was the guy to take the United forward. No, it's Ineos and them guys first. Yeah. If they're not correct and they're not doing their job, then I'm sorry, man. Amorim was never going to be the guy. Yeah. And I always knew that. No matter what, I always knew Ineos under any manager were going to be kind of almost... You know what I mean? We're not going to get the best version of the manager. I understand that. But at the same time, I'm not going to back a process for a manager that was never good enough for the job. So we're not doing this. We're not doing this, bro. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, are you Manager FC or are you Man United FC? That's what I really want to know.
A lot of people are Manager FC. I've noticed that. A lot of people are Manager FC.
Are you thinking about the club? Are you thinking about the club, and what's good for us, Or are you thinking about a manager that you fancy? Which one is it? Like, seriously, because I don't know which one. Now, real talk, man. Which priority do you lot have? Is it the manager or is it the owners and the board? Because some of you lot really and truly, are really, really annoying me right now. Because it's like, but Amorim this, bro. We've had managers in the past. We could go to Ollie and say, well, if Ollie was backed, he would have done this. But ultimately, it's the owners. We all know this. I've been to countless protests. I've been to so many against the Glazers.
You put protests together, fam. Give yourself credit.
Together.
Yeah, you put one together. You like generated for something for positivity. And that's the thing is that people get that misunderstood because, you had Amarim gone, you were back in the ownership. Why can't two people both be bad at their job? Why can't he be a terrible manager, but why can't the ownership also be bad as well? So I'm all for me, I've said this. I wish they all left with him. I wish everybody, it was a whole clear out. I'm saying everybody from the hierarchy to the coaching staff, everybody in between. I wish everybody was gone, minus the people, whoever was scouting and getting players in. They seem to be on point. Keep them. Other than that, that is it. That is it. Everybody no, it's not any Inios have been dreadful. We know this. But hey, people, the way people back Amarim still is crazy. It is absolutely mad because when Amarim was here, it was, you for being negative, back Amarim. Now Amarim's been sacked. It's nobody can be successful under the ownership. So how come you thought Amarim could be then?
That's what I'm trying to say. That don't make sense to me then. This is what this is the bit where they get unstuck, is that they say that the manager could be successful. Well, I'm holding a minute, but then the owners are there though. And this is why I want us to focus on the ownership. I'm not here for no I told you so. If you lot are here for I told you so, then I'm sorry. You might as well leave this channel right now. I am here for solutions. What can we do to get Ineos and Glazers out, bro? I want them out. It's not a case of they improve, they get better. Jim Ratcliffe and the Glazers need to both leave. I want this football club back. I support Man Utd, bro. You get me? I want them out so Man Utd can be successful. What are we doing? This is what I want. We need solutions. We don't need, I told you this and I told you that, and I was right and I was wrong. Yeah, I've said things that I may be wronger, but you know what I can do? I can admit when I'm wrong. I really can. I've got self-accountability. I have. If you believe that I've said things in the past that I've been wrong, cool. But what I'm here for is Manchester United. We need Man Utd back to where it should be. That's what we need as a fan base. We don't need this, you're right, you're wrong, I'm right, we're right. No, we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere. So unless we get together and understand the common goal, the common enemy, and that is Ineos and the Glazers, you lot are going to be in the same situation year after year after year.
You know what's crazy, Saeed? You have more accountability than the ownership. Where is Ratcliffe? Anyone heard from him?
I don't know.
Anyone seen him? Where is Ratcliffe? Because we've sacked our manager. This has now been however many days, and the owner said nothing. There's been no statement. There's been no pictures at Burnley. Wilcox was there and Barada was there. Nothing from him. But 3 months ago in October, he was doing interviews talking about no knee-jerk reactions. It's not a light switch. Give this manager 3 years and all this crap. I'm gonna go back and do a breakdown of that interview. Because where's Jim? So I want to know. I'm being legit serious. That has really, really pissed me off. I'm still fuming about that. And now you silent. Now it's gone wrong. Because if it had gone right, he would be talking.
He'd be doing the interview.
He'd be doing interviews because he was quick to do interviews. Don't put yourself out there. One thing about Barada and Wilcox, them man don't do interviews. That's why I'm not really pressing on them to talk. You did this interview with the Times. 45 minutes or however long it is, talking about journalists and it's not a knee-jerk reaction. It's not a light switch. All this rubbish. All right, bet. Okay. All right.
Broski. You're gonna say something, Adam. You're gonna say something there.
Nah, man, I agree. I'm disagreeing with you.
But my thing is, my situation is that right now this football club is absolutely going nowhere. These guys are incompetent. Omar Barada has never been in a CEO position. This Jason Wilcox has never been at a football club of this magnitude. He hasn't had a job of this where he is right now of this magnitude, bro. These guys are not good enough to do what they need to do. Simple as that. They aren't. They don't have a clue. And what they're doing is, and this is why I'm very, very angry, is that they're using Ollie and Carrick as a punching bag. And if fans, go mad at them, who by the way have no problem as to what's going on right now, I would even tell Ollie and Carrick to dismiss the job and say, you know what, I don't want it. Because they're going into a cauldron now of a lot of negativity. They don't deserve that, bro. Even me, as someone who criticized Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I even think them getting the job is the wrong thing to do. If they love the football club, they actually say, you know what, I don't want to go. I don't want to be the guys to basically shield you lot, because that's all they're doing. They're clever what they're doing. They have got two legends of the football club to basically shield them and say, you know what, man? The Glazers and Inios, they're trying. Bro, I'm telling you now, yeah, if we don't hear that from Carrick and Ollie, yeah, I'll be absolutely gobsmacked if we don't hear that they say, well, they're trying. I've heard some good things about them. They're trying to get this football club back. They will literally imitate everything what Inios has told them. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, that's what Ratcliffe said about the Glazers. Did he not say they're good people?
Yeah.
He said they're good people.
He did say they're good people.
People think he wants what's best for Manchester United Football Club, and he said the great. I'm not saying you like criticize them publicly. Just don't say nothing.
You shut up, yeah.
That's the best thing. Just don't say anything. But again, he showed his hand. It wasn't about Manchester United being the best. It was about owning part of Manchester United, because that looks great on the CV.
Yeah, that was an ego trip. That was an ego trip. He wanted to own United, and that's it.
Even with the Amarim thing, they didn't sack him because of results.
By the way, was I not angry about that, by the way? I was fuming about that.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Amarim because of results. They sacked him because he challenged the board and he said what he said. Yeah. That's, for me, an absolute disgrace of a football club, how to run. You've not looked at the results and the performances and what matters to the football club, but what you've sacked him for is that he's challenged your feelings.
Because he hurt your feelings, man.
He hurt your feelings, yeah.
He hurt your feelings. Oh, his mood in the meeting. So losing to Grimsby Town in League 2 was okay. That was all right. You know what I'm saying? Tensions were high. That was fine. All right, cool. All right.
A cup final against Spurs, and that's okay.
Yeah. That was 15 was all right, man.
15 was all right.
This is why the people that defend Amarim, they don't make sense to me. We don't have a single high with Amarim. We don't like Ole had that night in Paris. He had a few good results. He had Ten Hag has 2 cup final wins, 2 trophies. There's nothing with Amarim, and there's people now that are fans trying to tell you that, oh, what do you say now? Nah, man, it's insane.
Bro, his point scoring is stupid, bro. It's just stupid. And we saw what we saw under Ruben Amorim. It was dead. It was rubbish. Lowest percentage of manager ever to come to Man United. We know what happened. But it does not mean, that we as fan base did not say that Ineos and the Glazers are incompetent. We never said that. The moment that they came, I listen. At the first year, when Inios came through the door, I'll admit it. I said, you know what? There's football structure here. Let's see if they're good enough to do their job. And when I knew these guys were incompetent, I said it from day one. They fooled me, and they need to go. And then there was the Europa League final. That was the final straw. Even before that, when they let Ten Hag stay on, there's been so many warning signs.
Exactly.
What have they done right?
And I don't think they fooled you, Saeed. I don't think it was a fooling thing. Sorry to cut you off, Adam. I think you know what it is. You're a nice guy. Like, Adam's a nice guy. I'm an asshole. So I ain't gonna give you that benefit of the doubt. You lot try and see the good in people. I'm an idiot. I'm an asshole. Point blank, period. So that's what it is. That's why I ain't gonna give you no time of day. When you're a nice person and you try and see the good, that's what it was. That's why I didn't really criticize you two and other people for it and be like, oh, Inios this. I just like, all right. That's again, man, the Glazers thing, man. I can't look past. If they was 100% sale, I would have been less critical. If they would have took over 100%, I go, all right, cool. But as soon as it was only partly, I was like, all right, we know what time it is. You keep it there. But then talk about how far away we are. Right.
The Glazers have played an absolute blinder technically. Like this, they are not getting the blame, but they are still majority owner of the thing.
Yes.
Like this is a 10 out of 10 clinic on how to fool millions of people. It's insane. It's insane. And you know what? You made a good point. Like, this is not new for Ineos now. The Ten Hag contract extension, right there, we should have known. Technically, we should have known with the 20% thing, like Flawless said. That's the first red flag.
Yeah.
The moment you extend Ten Hag's contract and Bruno's contract, because I need to speak about Bruno again. But the moment you extend Ten Hag's contract, you know something is not right. And then if you start the season with Amarim after the FA, the league, the Europa League,
don't forget Dan Ashworth as well. The Dan Ashworth
I forgot about that.
Dan Ashworth warned him. Yeah, Dan Ashworth warned him. He said, "Yo, listen," and he was blocked out. You get me? It's interesting that he's not really spoken since about it. He's probably been paid off not to speak about the football club.
Yeah, probably.
All that time.
Like they have a non-disclosure agreement.
Bro, listen, they came in the season towards the end of 23-24 season. Yeah, Did they not come in then? I think that was when they started to make moves. They got ratified at the end of 2024, I believe. Yeah. So what have they done since then? They finished 8th under Ten Hag. They gave him a new contract. They then sacked him midway through the season. They then had to pay him out. They then what you call it?
Before you even carry on, remember the Ten Hag situation? It was the whole assessing him. Let's not forget that. There was a whole period where they assessed him and still came to the wrong conclusion. Sorry, go on. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
They weren't in charge. But what are you assessing?
Yeah, what are you assessing exactly?
No, sorry, go on.
No. I'm just saying that there's so many things you can point out that they've done wrong. And it's like not many have been right. Literally, not many have been right. There's not many things here you can look at and think, you know what, that's good. That's good. None of it, bro. Look at the football club since, man. And I'm not saying Glazers were any better, but what have they done differently that's made United better, bro? Apart from maybe a few signings that we all like.
That's it. Sorry,
yeah,
go on, Andy.
That's it. But is that down to Inios? Is that down to what United have always been doing, to be fair, in the past of they've had good scouts and they've made decent signings, they've made good signings.
I think it's
because it's proven.
Yeah, I think it's a bigger indication because I think we look at it and look at their signings and go, I understand the signings, the incomings and the outgoings, but then we've gone backwards on the pitch. So how can I praise your acquisitions and say we've bought better players and we've gotten worse? Look at the finishes we've had under them. 8th, 15th, 7th, or whatever it is. Like our worst ever finishes and worst ever form and worst ever results. And Ten Hag broke a whole heap of records under you, not all of them, but that was the summer. And then Amrim came in and did worse. I think that tells you all you need to know.
Amrim came in and said, "Hold my beer, mate."
Yeah, he said, hold my beer," and broke even more records. And it's like, rah. It's like you didn't learn, and that's because you took too long with Ten Hag, and then that happened. It's like,
yeah,
all right, man.
We don't know how to recruit managers as well. It's insane.
You know how you know they don't? How is Fletcher? He's the interim for the interim. Why have we not got an interim manager?
Yeah,
why have we not got a permanent interim manager?
Yeah.
Like, why is it around? What are they waiting for?
You know why they dilly-dallying? Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't have a plan. Because it was supposed to be Ollie. All the news broke. Oh, it's Ollie or Carrick. And we're here days later. And there's still no confirmation. And that's not on... We know that's not on Ollie and Carrick's side because they'll take the job in a heartbeat. So that means it's you.
Yeah, I think it just broke that it's going to be Carrick tomorrow. I think I saw something now from Jamie Jackson or something.
Yeah, but it's after a loss, innit? They're clever, man, what they're doing, man. Let's go bring out Carrick.
Yeah, but if they expect us to get hyped for Carrick after losing...
Yeah, I'm not hyped, man. I'm not. I don't give a shit. Like, genuinely don't give a shit who is the manager next. I couldn't care less, man. Like, genuinely, look, I couldn't care less if it's Carrick, if it's Ollie. Like, I don't care, bro. Because really and truly, you're just basically writing off the season now. Like, let's be honest. Because now, if we don't get top 5, top 4, nobody can really blame Carrick and Ollie for that.
You know what the thing is? Just to show you how incompetent they are and how little of a clue they have. When we had Ollie as manager, as a full-time manager, it was like he wanted to emulate Sir Alex so much that it was Carrick and McKenna that were actually training the squad. So basically, it's between Carrick and Carrick now.
Yeah, basically.
And they don't know that. It was Carrick that was doing the training. Carrick and McKenna were in charge.
The atmosphere today was absolutely awful, Ash, man. It was terrible, man.
Bro, on the telly, flat.
Dejected. People have, like, honestly, man, the kids that were coming up to me and speaking to me, I felt sorry for them, but like genuinely, like you can see, like the amount of people I spoke to were just like dejected and thinking, yo, like this club is rotten, man, Ash, man. Like it might not be a time where United come back. Just because of the amount of mistakes we're making. There's only so many mistakes, you can make, Ash. Like,
you know what? Side, I think we're lucky in the fact that they made the decision to sack Amrim, because otherwise we could still be stuck in this for another 18 months. Do you know what I mean? That's the seriousness of it. We're actually looking at Amrim's come out and made the statements that he did, and then they've had the balls to sack him, because now we know they can't get it right. They can't get it wrong twice. They've got it wrong once now.
Who knows? Who knows? Are you
but he can't do because at that point, I don't think the fans will do anything.
I'm not ruling out that they get the next one wrong.
No. But what I'm saying is they can't get it wrong twice, because then they'll be gone. Barada and Wilcox aren't staying. If they get the next guy wrong, then they're gone. They're not getting a third chance at it. There's no way that happens. There's no way it can happen. Do you know what I mean? The fans, as much as we've been talking about protesting,
I don't think they should be allowed to make that.
I don't think they should as well, but the fact is they are going to make the next appointment. That's the problem. Do you know what I mean? They're going to be given a second chance, and that shouldn't be the case. This all talk about Wilcox being the manager himself and going in there and trying to manage, the squad and manage what's going on. It's wild. How has this guy got any experience to lead Manchester United and decide which manager goes in there and decide what players to pick up? I mean, I was talking about Berta before we'd got anyone. You need someone who's got a bit of experience and understands the job and has done it at a world level. What's Wilcox's experience? Like, not just that, his former Blackburn and Man City. Like, growing up, those were our enemies. Do you know what I mean? Could you imagine a United man going into a Liverpool job, or an Everton guy going into a Liverpool job? You just can't. It's madness. It's wild how we're in this situation where we've got Omar Barada, who's he was a second guy at City. He wasn't the main man. He was a second, and if anything, he could have just been a golfer. That Trixie Begirstein, whatever his name is, he's telling Omar Barada where to go, what to do. There's been no proof that Omar Barada can do it by himself, and then he's been told to lead Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in world football, one of the most difficult jobs, and then for him to hire Wilcox, which is a friend's job, because that's what it is really. Barada's not gone out and gone, right, I'm going to go hire someone who's out there in the job that I don't know, but I know he's capable of doing a job. He's gone, you know what, I know him. I know he's close to the club that I've been at. Do you know what I mean? He's a friend. I know that he's going to get on and we're going to get on together, so I'll hire him and it'll make it easier for me. Because that's all Omar Barada's done. He's made it easier for him to do his job. And that's why you see them all sat next to each other every match. Do you know what I mean? Enjoying their own company and stuff. It's jobs for the boys, but Man City and Blackburn, like what? It's wild. It's wild, the situation we're in. And the only thing you can hope is that, yeah, okay, we'll get a big sale, but I can't imagine that's going to be happening anytime soon. So then you've just got to hope they get it wrong again, and then they get fired, and then we're back to square one, and we're hiring new, and it's a shit show. I mean, everywhere you look at United, it's rotten. We thought the Glazers were bad. I'm looking at the Glazers thinking, I'd have them back now. Do you know what I mean? That's how bad it's getting. That's how bad it is.
You're saying bring back Myrtle and that.
Bring back Myrtle, bring back Ed Woodward. Do you know what I mean? That's how bad it's getting.
You know what it is, yeah?
You know how bad your new girl got to be for you to miss your toxic ex. That's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's bad.
You know what it is though, man? But the thing is, sorry to cut you off, Flawless. Yeah, like, the thing is with Ineos, Glazer's still there, yeah, guys, yeah. But what they've done is, and they're clever, they have put these guys who, by the way, Jim Ratcliffe, yeah, thought he was going to be the hero, yeah, and he thought, right, I'm getting old now. I need something to make myself proud of myself. I want to be able to know that I got my United back to the top. I want to be able to know that I got my United to a respectable decision. Bro, he never needed to do that. You see certain things you just don't need to do, bro. And this guy came into Man United thinking he could be the hero. You were never gonna be that guy, bro. You never had the what do you call it, the understanding. Because Nice are shit as well. What have you done at Nice? If you were competent at Nice, yeah, I would actually look at you and think, you know what, man? Fair enough, he's got a track record. What have you done? What has Jim Ratcliffe done to suggest that he had any ounce of credibility? Then, yeah, you look at you think to yourself, the Glazers are happy because they're now sitting at the back thinking, yo, they're going to get all the blame. We're not really going to get much blame. And we've still got the football club. So if they actually leave, yeah, we're good. You know what I mean? We still own the majority of the shares. We're good. We still get what we want in aspect. It's just that they said, right, cool. If you're happy to take this amount of percentage, you're happy to not really challenge us, you're happy to be the fall guy, we're good. We're cushy. And that right there, if I'm Jim Ratcliffe, how have you not seen that Glazers are not getting any of the shit? You are.
Exactly. And if you look at Formula One as well with Ineos, like they took the part ownership of Mercedes in 2020. And they were the most successful F1 team from, was it 2013, 14 to 2021? And then the moment the ownership actually like got in place, and Mercedes have been struggling ever since. Like they don't have, like if you look at the tendencies, it's not looking good. Like, of course, you can never say these things like for a fact it is because of that. But when you look at tendencies and correlation, it's not looking good. It's really not looking good.
It's not. If you saying so, I didn't know about the Mercedes one. So we're saying they've contributed to Mercedes dipping. They haven't helped at Nice. They haven't helped at Manchester United. Hey, if it moves like a snake, looks like a snake, rattles like a snake, is it a snake? Or you gotta go over there and get bit to realize it's a snake.
I think there's only the cycling thing in which they have done well, but I could not give a fuck.
No.
about
When they took over Team Sky were one of the top teams in cycling. They
But what,
took over
Team
them.
Sky
and
dipped as
they
well?
collapsed them as well.
See, I was willing to give them the benefit of that.
wait.
And the sailing as well, by the way. The America's Cup team with Ben Ainsley, one of the best sailors of all time. You know, and he went down the shit as well. So yeah, whatever they've touched is just rotted. Do you know what I mean? They've got the touch of death. You know that old pirate, the black spot. Do you know what I mean? Where you give it to someone and that means the death. That's what Sir Jim Ratcliffe's done to almost every team he's ever touched.
So you're saying cycling and sailing thing.
So we're saying cycling, sailing, Formula One, and football. Yes, just sport ain't for you, man. At that point,
and his business now. Have you seen his business is going under now? All the debts companies are downgrading his rating on the. Yeah,
I think I saw an article in the Telegraph or something about his like 18 billion in debt or some shit.
Yeah,
that's
everything's failed, man. Everything's failed. When you deep it, what hasn't failed? What hasn't failed? Like everything that he's doing right now is failing. Like it's not nothing that's not failed.
It is, and people will hear this. And here's the thing that even under bad ownership, a good manager does is get the best out of what you have. Because we've never I was thinking about this. We've never liked our owners. Whether it's Inios, whether it's the Glazers, whether it was like Martin Edwards, whether it was the two people that Sir Alex Ferguson was beefing over the horses. What was it? Magnum and McManus or whatever they was called. Those two, we've never, from the beginning of time, we've never liked our ownership, I remember, but we were still successful. And I'm not saying we get back to those levels of success, but you want a manager to do the best that he can. So then we can crash on the ownership. I keep saying this. If we think the team's average, get average performances then. That's where the issue lied with Amorim. Nobody ever said, hey, I want Amorim gone because he's not winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. Nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said, hey, I want him gone because he's not winning, he's not competing for the Premier League, or he's not competing for the Champions League, or he's not in the last stages of the Champions League, or we're not going into the last day of the title race with an outside chance of winning the league title. We're just saying, hey, win more than 2 games, win more than 1 game in a month. Please beat Grimsby Town away from home.
2 games in a row. 3 games in a row.
3 games in a row. Hey, here's the best one. Play players in position. Can we do that? Can we play a right back? Just stuff like that.
No, we can't do that.
Dallo needs to go flip it with him as well.
We've got 1/3 of the
with him as well, man.
We've got 1/3.
How long have we been saying this though? Do you know what I mean? That's the problem. Like, I was no one seeing this that Delow's just dog. Like it's madness how he's still starting for us. How is he in the team?
I think he was on a sabotage job today because his cousin got sacked here. Real talk, man. I'll be real with you guys, man. I think he was on a sabotage job today. Now, real talk, he was actually moving like a guy that was on a mission, to basically get Man United knocked out, bro.
Yeah, him and Bruno, they are not happy with the Amorim sacking. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see the body language. It weren't great.
Here's another thing with Dallo. He's just not that good.
That's just
give him too much credit.
That's known.
He's just not that good. And with Bruno, we've seen his limitations today. I thought he played well against Burnley, but we've seen his limitations today. You see,
man, now we've got 1/3 of the Portuguese cartel out, and there are 2/3 remaining. We need to get on.
It's a joke. But real talk, though, guys. Here, like that's 2 seasons in a row now where we haven't seen a trophy. Have you saw that in your lifetime, guys? Have you? I can't remember 2 seasons in a row where United have won.
We went a long period. Remember, was it not 6 years? From Mourinho winning, the Europa. From Mourinho winning the Europa.
The only one not winning a cup.
Yeah, from Mourinho winning the Europa to Ten Hag winning the Carabao Cup.
It was 5 years. That was 5 years.
Bro, you know what it is though? Maybe this little bit of success here. Do you know what I mean? Like it kind of like made me feel like yo.
But you know what that shows though? As bad as the ownership is, you can still be successful. That's where that is. Because them teams weren't the greatest. Them teams that won the FA Cup and Carabao Cup and reached the Europa League final weren't amazing. You only had Hoyland and Garnacho up front. Like, come on, man. What we do?
6 years, bro. I
remember we went 6 years,
bro. I swear that I forgot, man. I totally forgot.
Yeah, of course, man. You did the Men in Black thing, man.
But it feels like, though, these last 2 years have been the worst, though. That's why it feels like it.
Yeah, Saeed, you know why?
Yeah, they have been on the
worst.
We never finished 15th.
Yeah.
We never finished anywhere near 15. We weren't getting beat by Spurs in any finals. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm just saying that. The reason why it feels the worst because it was no 4-2 Grimsby.
We weren't getting knocked out by Grimsby.
Yeah, it feels like a lot's happened in the last 2 years. And shock on the Inios.
Yeah. We still don't have a clean sheet away from home this season. We still don't have a clean sheet away from home this season. It's the 11th of January. Yo. We don't have a clean sheet. And we spent the vast majority of it playing a back five with 2 DMs.
I think this he just couldn't coach the defense, so he said, you know what, let's put a lot of defenders in there. Let's hope it works.
Like more defenders make you better defensively. No, it's a structure.
Like
that's what the manager needs to do. Whoever
Exactly.
it is, interim and obviously the permanent as well, which is big. Both are massive decisions from the board, and they're making this interim one worse by delaying it and delaying it and delaying. How does Maresca resign? All of a sudden, Chelsea immediately have the interim and have the manager lined up straight away.
Yeah, know exactly what's going on.
Delay. Whether you rate the appointments or not, have a plan. He's not just dilly-dally. Again, where's Jim, man?
You know what? You give the next manager an opportunity to get a manager bounce as well. It's like we've wasted the opportunity to get a manager bounce now because the players are already going to be feeling it like, oh, we're not been winning. And then you're going to get the same again with Carrick because Carrick, let's be honest, isn't going to be that much different from Fletcher. No. I mean, he's going to be sending the same kind of message, same kind of vibe. So it's going to be same. These players aren't going to be feeling any kind of new vigor, new excitement for a manager. So we've wasted the manager bounce there. Having Darren Fletcher as an interim. It's wild how they've fired him and not had any plan whatsoever. They've just gone, right, well, you know what we need? We need former United players. Like, we've not done that before.
Yeah, what's that going to do, man? That's what I'm saying. For me, Carrick should stay away from this job. I don't know what he's thinking. I swear down, bro. Like, these guys, I don't know what Ollie's thinking. Like, what is he thinking? It's all 5 years ago, Rosie. Like, the fan, and this is what I'm saying. And now what's going to happen this year? And this is why I always say the fans are a problem as well. The fans are going to lap it up, yeah, and be singing Ollie's at the wheel. You're gonna hear it. Yeah. Ollie's at the wheel. It's all happy families again. No, don't celebrate the appointments of Carrick and Ollie. Don't sing the message out that it's still Glazers and Ineos out because they're not as much as you can think. Yeah, United could potentially get top 4, but I think it's so rubbed the league. Yeah, I can't even celebrate that. I can't. The league is so bad, yeah, where people are barely winning any games here. Flipping Liverpool have lost how many games in a row? Chelsea are drawing games, losing games. Can't really celebrate top 4. Yeah, cool, we're in the Champions League. We're all doing this. Yeah, but it's like, what's
the end goal? It's kind of like there's no joy. You get there. You want to get there on merit more by default. Because you don't want to be in Europe is like the Premier League is one thing. We've been humbled in the Premier League in regards to 15th, lack of the performances, results. Europe will do that to you though, in a heartbeat. Look at the Europa League final to Spurs. Look at our last in the Champions League. What was it? The worst ever in the group stages with Ten Hag. Worst ever finish from a British club type of thing. You will get humbled real quick if you aren't good enough. So we do need to pattern up. Who this manager is, I don't even know who they get. Who did they go and get as an interim? Who do they get?
But you know what? I made a theory. Go on, Ash.
No, what I was going to say, Si, was the worrying part is that there was no contingency plan ever been created just in case we are going to sack Amorim. This is what's going to happen. This is our identity. This is our philosophy of the club. Right, if we were to sack Amorim, what would we do? Right, we'd go to get, say, Thiago Motta or whoever's Joachim Low or whoever. They're there. Good managers. We'll keep in the background. We'll have a little contacts there just in case. I mean, it's most likely not going to happen, but we've got a contingency plan. They've just come to this and gone, well, Amorim's 100% our guy. Oh, well, he's pissed us off now. Right, get rid of him. Right, what do we do now? Oh, well, what have we done in the past that's kind of worked? And it's wild.
It does. Like you have to break glass in case of emergency, and in there will be a weapon. We broke the glass, and there's nothing in there. They didn't put nothing in there. There's nothing for an emergency. We go to the first
nothing to break the glass with. Do you know what I mean? We're just banging on the glass hoping it will break. Stop dying.
We went to the first aid kit. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in the first aid kit. They 100% had no plans to sack him. This is why they had no plan afterwards. It's like, oh shit, what do we do now? This is why it's how do you mess up an interim appointment?
Exactly.
How you interim?
The Ragnick thing to have him as interim and then take like a job upstairs. At least it makes sense.
That's there's some thought process behind it where you go, okay, I can see your thinking, even if you disagree with. I'm saying make a plan. You not even put a plan together. We just going to be managerless, yeah.
That's the problem, man. That's the problem. You get me? When you look at it, yeah. I just think, you in the summer, I was calling for the manager to leave in the summer. When the Europa League final happened, the dust has settled, right? I was like, this guy ain't it, man. What have you got, Inios? What's your plan? I said, what's the remit? What are you trying to do here? They allowed him to continue, yeah? The day that they allowed him to continue is that maybe that's the day when they didn't have a plan. That was a day, because then, when are you going to sack him? Grimsby happened. Oh, no. We're going to stick to our plan. You know what I mean, bro? Like, what? When was it ever going to happen? And the thing is, right, it has to go drastically bad, yeah, for it to really, really change. And I'm like, is that drastically bad because you lot got showed up by Amarin, yeah? Even though he wasn't the right messenger, but the fact that he said it, yeah, said, you know what, F this, yeah, I'm gone. It's like, you had to sack him for that. But yet we were there suffering in Bilbao, at Grimsby. Like, me, now, what more do you want? So that shows you everything you need to know. Like, they haven't got a plan, bro. They don't have a plan. They don't have a success plan. They don't, bro. Who are they going to go and get? If they go and get Glasner, we're fucked, guys, man.
Yeah.
We're fucked. They're going to probably go and get Glasner.
I don't even. But again, who knows with them? That's one thing. Is like people have asked me, "Oh, who do you think they go and get?" I have no idea.
But I have
no idea. I think any suggestion is possible with them, whether I rate it or whether I don't. I don't think there's anyone out of the realm of possibility with these lot, because they've shown their incompetence time and time again. Because if someone would have said when Amarim was hired before, I was like, "Hey, guess what? Amarim's not going to win back-to-back games. He's going to finish 15th and he's going to lose the Europa League final to Spurs, but they're going to keep him." We all would have looked at that person like they was crazy. Someone would have said those things. That sounds like a mad super chat on the show, that someone would say that. And we'd be like, nah, there's no way that would happen. And then they did it. Like, that goes to show it's the same with Ten Hag. There's things that we continue to think are out of the realm of possibility, but yet they continue to let you know, yeah, it's very possible. It's well within the realms of possibility. So don't get misunderstood. It could get worse. There's no guarantee the next guy is better than Amarin. There is no guarantee they go and pick correctly. What's their metrics? What's their criteria? How are they selecting said manager? But all right, did someone say Carrick's confirmed?
Yeah, apparently, yeah, they're saying that Carrick's gonna be announced tomorrow. Bro,
all right, cool. I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad it's not Ollie. Then I want Carrick over Ollie. So that's
yeah. I
don't expect too much from him, right. But like that's again something new. Just go in there and it's one game a week and just do what you can, type of thing. Like there ain't really much else that Carrick can do. He's on a no lose situation. If it continues to go bad, we won't look at him. And if he gets anything out of this side, yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of them ones where I just look at them like, bro, like these lot don't have a plan, bro. Like it really, really, like it stinks, bro. Like what their kind of like plan is, like their idea behind their foot. There's no footballing decisions being made here, bro. Like it's not, bro. There's actually no football decisions being made. It's just a case of like, let the fan base fight with each other. Let there be a civil war. And then what we'll do is we'll drop a name in there. Bang. See you later. Do you know what I mean? And then after that, they'll come out and make a podcast about how we were right in what we did. Oh, we were great. Look at Jason Wilcox coming out and saying basically, oh, you know what? You know, like we're doing well. The idea and the game model's well. Came out after we won 3 games in a row. Yeah.
What was this?
Podcast.
Nah, I missed it. Wait. Who did a podcast? Wilcox.
Jason Wilcox did a podcast after we won.
How did that slip under my radar?
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. It happened after we won 3 games in a row. He sat down with Man United. Yeah, and basically was like, yo, man, look at this, man.
Was this an extended or was it a short interview?
It's a whole hour podcast.
Yeah. I'm doing a breakdown of that. Hey, Wilcox, hey, you on the list? Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know. You on the list? I didn't know this. This is news to me, Adam. Oh, Wilcox was chatting. All right, okay.
Chatting, bro.
No hustle anymore.
Wilcox, I thought you was like Barada when was just terrible and quiet. You know what I'm saying? But now you terrible
when you speak.
Yeah, terrible when you speaking short, man. Like, well, we ain't trying to hear you. What the? All right, nah. This ain't it. Nah. I didn't know Wilcox was doing this. What was this, son? I'm doing a breakdown.
On the Man United website, Man United podcast, they have a podcast where they talk about it. Yeah, Ash just put the link in the chat. You'll see it.
Lord, inside Carrington.
Yeah. Big up everyone locked in, man. Everyone hit the like button. We got 2.3K in the building. I'm going to get some super chats, but please do, guys, hit the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Faz needs to come out and speak on his boy Dallo. He won't, though, because he's there coming at me for Amarin, innit? But he won't talk about his boy being an absolute useless idiot again today. But again, that's his boy, innit? Facts, as apt as Amarin was, kept the season, was sacrificed. Ineos hasn't even kept a stable leadership team, and it's been less than 2 years. Facts. Killy says, big up ownership has too many red flags, from keeping Ten Hag too long, the Amarin and firing Ashwell, to the medical department and the sacking club staff. We need stadium walkouts, best-in-class frauds. We can't purchase effort. Stop going to the games, have a backbone. Saeed Carrick is the favourite for the job now. Bro, you need to confront Ineos at the headquarters. Ineos, Gave, he's trolling, man. They should make Bruno manager to piss off the haters more. And big up to JD Boss says, owners never have a plan. They only sack the manager because of what he said. The fact they didn't sack it for results tells you how clueless they are. 100%, bro. 100%. You know what I mean? 100%. You're spot on. You're spot on. And look at it now, like, the season's just a waste. But you know what? Someone said to me outside Trafford, yeah, maybe this is what we're going to have to do. Maybe this is what's going to make, like, they deserve this. They don't deserve success. Ineos don't deserve success. The Glazers don't deserve success.
It doesn't, you know what, it doesn't really matter what they deserve. They can't achieve it. Even if they did deserve it.
That's a good point.
Usually,
you don't deserve it.
You don't get success if you don't deserve it, usually. Like, it's very hard that you get success and you're a fraud. The usually life doesn't work like that.
No.
Am I wrong?
Valid point, you know, Adam. Usually you don't. But in regards to it, we do as fans. So let's get it in spite of them. I say this all the time. Same way under Sir Alex Ferguson with the Glazers. We won in spite of them. So that's where we're at. Let's win in spite of them. That's why anyone said, oh, if Ineos make you lot successful, would you still be Ineos out? Yes. Same way we were Glazers out when we were three-peating and winning Champions Leagues. We were Glazers out from the beginning. We're Ineos out. Same way I'm still Glazers out, still Ineos out from the beginning. What are we talking about here? So yes, we deserve success in spite of them. Yeah, go on, Ash.
You may deserve success, but look at Old Trafford, mate. Old Trafford fans, they don't deserve the success. Do you know what I mean? We don't do it. We don't do anywhere near enough. We're singing Ruben Amorim's name. Do you know what I mean? We're singing Ollie's name. We're singing Carrick's name. Like, it's madness. We have one Glazers out chance. You know, stand up if you want Glazers out. It takes people 2-3 minutes. You got to keep singing that song for a little while before people start to stand up. Do you know what I mean? You know what? You stand up there and you're alone and you're looking around thinking people don't care. They're not interested. It's madness. And we talk about a protest. The 1958 are going to do this protest, and what are they going to do? Walk to the stadium? Like, that's not a protest. You look at AC Milan, they emptied the stadium, left the banner, emptied the stadium. Do you know what I mean?
I'm ready to empty the stadium. If fans want to empty the stadium, I'll do it. But there's not many people that are going to be doing it. So if I do it on my own, it's not impactful. There needs to be at least 20,000, 10 to 20,000 fans that have got to be not at the game for it to be seen. If you've got only a handful, 100, maybe 1,000, not at the game, the whole of the TRA needs to not be at the stadium. The Stretford end, the ones that have got the flags, the big side, Stretford end, you have not got to be at the stadium. You know what I mean? The E stand, the J stand, you guys don't come to the stadium. If you want to make a stance, do not come. Bro, I swear down, if it means, my season ticket gets revoked, and Ineos leave, I'll do it. But are we ready to do it as a fan base, bro? Like, genuinely, guys, are we ready to make them sacrifice? I don't know. But I swear down, if we make a proper decision and we boycott until the end of the season, I will do it. But it has to be everyone involved. There's no point me not going, but then everyone else is going because you love Man United. No, if you're ready to do it, we can do it. But the TRA, I get it. They love United too much. It's a big thing, guys, Sometimes football fans, they love football too much.
I don't think they love football.
What I mean is, what I mean is, let me just explain, Adam, I think sometimes they love Man United too much to the point where I think they don't understand what they will do if they get themselves out of that love for Man United, but do it for the bigger cause. Do you get it, guys? Same way when you criticize a football club, there'll be people saying you're being negative, but really and truly, we're calling it out. It has to be called out, right? So this idea of blind faith and blind loyalty has to stop within the United fan base. I get it. The TRA, they go home and away. They're loyal fan bases. They're loyal fans. We know that. But at the same time, guys, you have to make some sacrifices. If you do that, we can make an impact, bro. But if you don't start somewhere, you're not going to do it.
You know what? So I don't think it's because they love United too much. I think they love the culture and the habits too much.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if you love the club, you know that some hard things need to be done. Like I don't think they love the club more than you do, for example. But you're willing to do it. You're willing to
do it
the game and vacate your seat just to get something happening. It's like the culture, the environment, the habits. Like these people, they love the thing, but they don't actually. They don't necessarily love the football club more or football more. It's just that it's
the atmosphere, isn't it?
Exactly.
I was going to say that, man. Yeah, I was going to say that. They like the atmosphere. It's a day out for a lot of people.
It's to some extent, it's understandable when we've been brought up in this and it's a major part of your life. It's understandable. But still, the club is such in a bad spot that you've got to do something.
You know what as well, Adam? You know what's frustrating? We've seen it be successful. We saw it with the Super League. When they tried to introduce the Super League, we saw fans take no shit and just, enter the stadium, block the player buses, do all that. And then all of a sudden, bam, no Super League ever again. It only takes 1 or 2 games for United fans to get together, to band together, to say, look, we ain't having this anymore. Do you know what I mean? We're stopping you from going into the stadiums, or, we're not filling the stadium, and then bam, that's it, finished. Glazers are going to have to do something. You start getting games cancelled, then that'd change. But until then, all these walks to the stadiums, they're doing nothing.
Yeah. Just a pause on that, yeah. In other news, Bruno Fernandes has been hacked on Twitter, by the way. I don't know who's on his Twitter, but yeah.
No way.
Yeah, man. Some I don't know, is it Zora?
What he tweeted? Let me go check.
I just saying testing out Zora, then they put a gift. You know what I mean?
Just
like, it's a bit mad, bro. Like I said, this club is it's on a mad one right now. Then they've just done this
crypto run.
Yeah, some Bitcoin or whatever it is, bro. Don't know what they're doing here, bro. They just, this is crazy. Yeah, but like I said, you sure? I don't know why they're hacking out the flipping Inios account, bro. Why do you hack the Inios account, bro? You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. But I generally think, guys, like, I don't know what the strategy is here. Like, I don't know. Like, I really, really don't know.
There's no strategy, Saeed. That's the strategy. There is no strategy.
Yeah, but what about if we just, the thing is though, say for example.
You're talking about us or you're talking about Inios?
No, from us. Like,
what? I thought you were talking about Inios, my bad. I thought you were talking about their plans. Oh, my bad. Carry on.
Like, because last time, we obviously called the game off, but then a lot of people got arrested, right? So a lot of people that were on that day, they got arrested for calling the game off, But at the same time, like, protests do not work. What happens is we do the protests, and everyone goes in the stadium, and then everything's all forgotten about. Best case scenario for them is that United win at the end of the day, and everyone goes there smiling, Ollie's at the wheel. Do you know what I mean? Or Carrick's at the wheel at the end. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know if these protests work. Similar now with Chelsea. Chelsea is similar. They've got in Liam Rosinha. That protest, I'm sorry, man, it's going to be useless because you're going to go back in the stadium and Liam Rosinha is going to go in that Chelsea stadium and basically they win the game and they're all happy smiling. Like, it don't make sense. These protests, I'm telling you right now, there's something drastic that's got to happen. But all of this kind of like soft approach, it's not worked. It hasn't. So it has to come from something very, very drastic. And that, I still don't know yet. You have to work towards that. But it's got to be more than the protests we're seeing because they're just empty words. Yeah, we'll put out a banner, Ineos out, Glazers out, but they're laughing at us. They're thinking, you know what, man, that's cool. We've seen worse before. Yeah, you know what, it's probably giving us more attention. It's probably going to give Man United more spotlight. Maybe the shares go up. Maybe, I don't know, Man United social media goes up. I don't know. Something goes up for them to be like, you know what, we're not too bad about that. That's outside the stadium. We can monitor it. We'll get extra security. We'll get extra police staff. We're good. That's it. And then we go in the stadium, and then that's it. We win the game. All's forgotten. So something's got to happen. And I don't know what it is, Ash. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, we've seen it. We've seen what happened, what we needed to do. But unfortunately, the 58 who are now in cahoots with Manchester United and all supporters clubs and all that, and I wouldn't trust them anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because once you start getting involved with a club, that there, you've got to worry, because there's going to be, insiders there who are linked to the club, who are trying to get themselves, close and, pally with the football club. So they're not going to want to disrupt and disturb any situation there. So for me, it's a situation where you've got to, you've seen already it not be successful. Like, you keep doing the same things over and over again. How many times do you say, it's insanity? Do you know what I mean? It's definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and again and expecting different results. We've seen these protests before. How many times have we seen these protests? Many times. Have they done anything? They've done nothing. So what are we doing them for if they're not doing anything? So then you adjust, you move, you pivot, you do something else. We're doing the same thing over and over again. It's bizarre. It's bizarre how they expect to, elicit any kind of change when we're doing the same things that have not affected any kind of change previously. Like I've said with the Milan, you've seen Marseille fans. You've seen successful protests happen all around. You've seen fans go to the training ground. You've seen with Sport in Lisbon, in fact, under Ruben Amorim, funnily enough. But you've seen successful protests. What you've seen at Manchester United is unsuccessful protests. So why keep doing the same things? For me, it makes no sense. I mean, I've got fans around me. I don't know about you, Saeed, but I got fans around me going, "Yeah, I'm going to go to the protest," and I'm like, "What for? What are you going for? What is, to stand in a crowd and shake hands and, sing Kumbaya and, hope that one day they'll change? Like, what we're doing here is madness. We shouldn't be going to these protests, because at the end of the day, they're doing nothing. These aren't affecting change. They're doing nothing, and it frustrates me every single time I see them, and I'm not going to play a part of it, because what's the point? What's the point? If the point is to get rid of the Glazers, then it's not working. That's not working what they're doing. What you need to do is, like I said, disrupt match day. Stop coaches going in. You've got empty stadium seats. You've got to make it seen. Most people aren't watching the pre-match football. Most people, when they turn on the football, they turn it on a minute or two before it starts to kick off. Not the majority of people aren't watching the build-up, so they don't see all the protests. If they're watching the actual football, and all of a sudden they see, wait, why is all the seats empty and why is no one there? Then the commentators, they have to mention it, they have to talk about it. How many times do you Sky Sports talk about it? You very rarely. For me, it's frustrating because we've seen it, and we're seeing it again. And is it going to? Let me ask you the question: is it going to do anything, this next protest?
No.
Why are we doing it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, Fletcher called the players fragile today. I mean, is the players got to have accountability as well, guys? Like, you know what I mean? Today, Cunha today, I'm sorry, man. Shocking performance. This guy's meant to want to... What's happened to Cunha, man? This guy's been infested as well. Is it Cunha or is it the club as well?
I think it's a mix of both. We need more from him. I rate Cunha. Big fan of his. Needs to perform better. Performances haven't been up to scratch. Have not been. And Fletcher calling the players fragile, I understand why he would say that, but does Cunha need to do better? Absolutely, yes. Like, even him not playing in the best position, even not being... There's certain things I expect from you at a certain level. The rest of them, no. Do I expect really too much more? I look at the rest of the attack out there. We had Bruno, Sesko, Mount. Do I rate any of these three highly? No. So how much can I expect from them?
Too greedy, man. Too greedy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. This guy is so greedy. Like, I listen. Bruno can be mad in terms of when he's in possession. Yeah, he could just force the ball like it's a hot potato, right? But I've never seen him more greedy. Like, I thought, like, and this is why I've got to keep the same energy that I had with Rashford. Sometimes this Rashford was greedy, but my word, Cunha is so greedy, bro. Man.
Yeah, I said that to my dad earlier, bro. I said, if Rashford played to this performance, I would be on his neck from...
Yeah, I have to be honest.
Exactly. I have to be consistent. I'm not happy with it. And you know what? People, they were criticizing Sancho for not taking on his defender and making a pass.
Yeah.
And then they were criticizing Rashford for trying to dribble past four players. I'm like, well, be consistent. And the same has to apply to Cunha. Like, I think he's a very good player. I'm a big fan of his. I don't think his United career has started very well. And this is one of the consequences of playing in a poor squad. You have bad players around you, poor managers, and then you start making bad decisions. And it's not to excuse him, because he should not be doing this. He should release the ball quicker. It drives me mad, Saeed, when he holds onto it. Release the ball, man.
Bro, man, I swear down, bro. You can't be part of
No,
that.
man, there might be something with the
proud of
Portuguese-speaking squad, yeah?
Bro, it's in the Portuguese-speaking squad, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah,
The
because
only
everyone
one-
else, because everyone else who speaks other languages is fine. You know what I'm saying? All the English is
Oh.
great. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Spanish
yeah.
not fantastic, and
And
the
I think
Italian good there
Casemiro
is
spent
great.
so much time in Spain, he speaks Spanish. I don't think he speaks Portuguese anymore.
Yeah, like the thing is like, yeah, he needs to be doing better. Yes, 100%. Like I've been on this cake, so I'm a fan, but Paul, I expect more from you. And in regards to like his, like people talk about him being greedy, I expect you to do better being greedy. I expect more quality from you. You're a Maverick. I understand his game. I know what we was getting. Hence why I was gassed that we was getting him. I was like, yeah, bring him in because we need more of that. But I need more from you. I need better shots. I need better like that pass he played to the low. I need more of that.
Yeah, exactly. This point here. At least last season, you could say, you know what? He had bad players around him. You could do that. You can't afford to
But
do that.
better, you know what? They had better structure.
Yeah.
And that's not an excuse. He needs to be doing better regardless. Like, I'm removing all excuses for him because I rate him as highly as I do. You need to be doing better, point blank, period.
Brother, you know,
needs to be
you know, if he doesn't play, but you know, if he doesn't play next season, you know, Mandem, I'm not gonna care, you know, Mandem, because you're part of the squad. Then I'm not gonna lie to you, but then that means you spend 60 million on a squad player because now he's not a left winger, he's not a striker, he's not technically a 10. Like
he can play left side. He can play left side. He just needs to partner up. He can play out there.
No, I don't think he can, you know, man. I'll be honest with you. Watching Cunha on the left, I swear down, bro. Yeah, cool. He's got the facets of, you know what, he can cut in, he can, you know, carry the ball.
You just have to do those things better, Saeed. That's where I'm at with it.
Bro, like
them things need to be better. But yeah, you're part of the squad, like you said, and you've been performing poorly. Hence why he should be dropped. Ahmad and Bremo are coming back. Play those two. But it's crazy how people are quick to write. People are quick to write him off after 6 months, but give certain other players 4, 5, 6 years.
I agree.
No, I agree. It's not writing him off. It's not about writing him off. It's just that.
I know you had him. I'm saying someone in the comments is like, "Oh, sell him in the summer."
Yeah, no. That's like you can't. Yeah, I agree with you. Like you can't give some players like 8 seasons and then 6 months to a quality player. What are we doing here?
Where do you like him, Adam? Where do you think his best position is?
Right, and you see, that's the thing. I don't think I would have bought Cunha. Like there's some players you don't buy, not because you don't rate them, just because they don't fit.
Boy, that's crazy though. That's crazy now. But then that means that they bought him for the system, then, didn't it? Really and truly, he was a system player, which is kind of mad to say because you would have thought, he wouldn't have been. But you're right.
Wolves played the exact same because he played in the inside 10. I play him from the left. I have no issues if he's out there. Not playing like this. I'm saying overall. My problem with, I keep saying this, my problem with him is his current quality. I don't think it's a positional thing. That's what I'm more irritated.
A little bit
about.
positionally because he's bumping into Bruno a lot, and especially with Bruno playing a little bit higher up now. You've seen him start to play
because he's been
again.
drifting in. So I don't know if that's him. Is that managerial instructions? Because he has been. I'd like to see him more in that left. Like I'm cool with him, like having a free roaming a little bit. Like you don't have to be a touchline winger, but stay in that left pocket. So whether you're touchline or you're like an inside 10, but yeah, you're drifting over, you're over on the right, you're central. Again, I don't know what the tactical instruction is, but my overall thing with him is do better. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
You're better than this. So therefore, I expect more from you, regardless of what's going on and where you're playing and who's around you. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is as well, like, it's just, I think the greediness on the ball. I think on his day, he's an unbelievable player. Like, genuinely. He's a maverick. He's someone that will get me under my seat. I think, like, I'm not saying get rid of Cunha. I'm not saying Cunha's a bad player. But I don't like the traits in his game. Like this thing, I've called it out a lot of times now. This idea that you just do things on your own because it makes sense. I had that problem with Rashford. I have that problem with Bruno Fernandes. I don't like it, bro. Stop trying to be the hero. Stop trying to look for that hero.
Have we seen him assist this season? Has he made an assist this season? Because when you have those wide players, they need to be providing as well.
I think just got 1 or 2. Should have had 1 today as well, to be honest.
You want to see that as well. That's what you need from your wide players.
One.
One, do you know what I mean?
I agree with you.
But if you're not scoring, you need to be assisting. If you're not scoring, that's what you need to be from them wide positions.
Even if you're not scoring or assisting, if you're playing well and you're making the teammates around you better, that's fine by me. Like, there are some players that they don't get the assist, but you can see if you remove them, the team stops playing. And at the moment, we need more team players. I'm like Ahmad. You can see the difference without Ahmad, and Ahmad doesn't have to make a pass or a goal to play well. Like, if he does,
Yeah, he draws players out of position because he's dangerous, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So he draws players to him. Yeah.
exactly, he defends. And Cunha has had some very, very good games this year. Like, there are 1 or 2 performances I thought, yeah, he was colossal, like very, very good.
Yo,
But
big
it's
up.
too little. It's too little.
Big
Big up,
up,
man. 7-9, yo. Big up my guy, man. Listen,
10 of them
Robert
things.
Australia, man. Shout out to you, bro, man. My guy, man. 10 memberships. Everyone that's got a membership right now, make sure you hail up under 7-9, man. Sorry, Adam. Go ahead.
No, of course, no. It's a large up yourself, man. But yeah, it's not good, is it?
But I like him, but then I'm like, bro, don't piss me off, because I tell you what, yeah, I will forget about you.
Yeah, because you expect more from him. You're keeping the same energy for players you like it's a quality thing. That's where I'm at with it. It annoys me. I'm like, yo, I know you're better than this.
Yes,
That's
Just tries to do too much.
I know. And even with that, Ash, with him trying, if you're gonna try do too much, let that too much be good. If you're doing them things, if you're picking the wrong, well, quote unquote, the wrong, I'm cool with you trying the extra shit. Have it come off. Make sure it works. Make sure you score that goal or get that assist or go past that player. When I'm like, yeah, you don't need to dribble past, man. Hey, you know what? And then he dribbles past him. All right, Fez. I'm with that. Like, that's where I'm at with it. That's why I hone in on him specifically rather than the team and where he's playing. All them things could be better. Yes. But I expect more from you because of the quality you possess rather than the other 3 that was out there. And I go, I can't really, like, I think you lot are limited. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, because you know what? Holding on to the ball too long, and when there's a clear option, there are very, very few things that drive me mad as much as that. Just release the ball, man. Let it go.
You, or you got your own Saeed TV? Is that you?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I just gifted another 5.
Oh, you just gifted another 5.
Just give props to yourself, though, then. Do you know what I mean? He's just... you see that?
He just did himself. That's why I asked, because I seen the underscore. I was like, is that you? I said, no, hey, fans, man. Hey, Saeed, respect it, man. Hey, man. Hey, do your thing, Saeed. Shout out to Saeed, big up yourself, man.
Yeah,
big up yourself.
I just thought, you know what, we're not winning today, so I'm gonna gift out some wins. You feel me? Like, we ain't winning, so we go give wins out. You know what I'm saying?
Big up Saeed TV, big up Saeed TV.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
You know what I mean? Big up the man, the owners need to go, and I hope the 58 campaigns to boycott the ground. That ground needs to be empty for as long as it takes. Shout out to Singers King, man. Real talk. Big up my guy Adam from Canada. Says Ineos and Glazers treating us worse than India treating Dami. Boy, that's a whole conversation right there. I don't know if you know about the India Dami. You don't hear about it? Yeah, go find out. You'll see on the.
What is that, a show or something? Or is this real life?
Nah. It used to be on Love Island, innit? And India.
Oh, it's on Love Island. All right, say no more.
Okay. Yeah. More managers and cup games this season. Ouch, that's crazy. That's actually mad, you know. More managers and cup games. That one is crazy right there. We need to talk about Mr. Dallo, man. Dallo, bro. You know, by the way, can we all be clear, yeah? Can we, as the whole channel, yeah, the community as well, can we all be clear that he needs to be sold this summer?
Yeah.
Can we all be unison? Because every year I hear, but he could be a good squad player. Can we all agree he needs to be sold this summer, guys?
Yeah,
if everyone says yes, everyone spam yes in the chat. Please.
I defended him for too long, to be honest. Like, the last 18 months I've had it.
Oh my God, bro.
That's why we need Ollie back. Ollie sent him on loan to AC Milan, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he understood it. He got it.
You know what? But then if you bring Ollie, with everything. Like, next thing you know, you hear about a cheeky beat for Elanga or something. Somebody or something crazy.
Don't say the piss, man. Don't say, oh Lord.
Bro, this brother, is so bad, bro. Why is it, under 3 managers has he had like the best chances to win games? He had it under Amrin, had it under Ten Hag, he's had it under Fletcher. Bro, this guy is always at the end of chances. The guy should have made us 1-0 up. It could have been 1-0 up.
Yeah, he should have
scored. The guy can't cross. The guy, bro, he's so bad, bro. He gets into, he can't defend. The guy gave Kodioglu the amount of space, bro. He's right in front of you, Ash. You're probably screaming.
Did you see that when we went to touch the ball out? He went to touch the ball to the side and just kicks it. Oh, mate. Oh, mental. Absolutely going screaming at him.
Bro, he doesn't do nothing, bro. And I'm like, yo, what is he doing, man? But yeah, you know what he does? Yeah, he's very clever, Dallo. Yeah, he's a passion merchant. I don't know if you guys know this yet.
Hype
Now,
the crowd.
be serious, yeah. He's a very, very passion merchant. So what he'll do is he'll get the crowd up, yeah. He'll start pumping the badge and that. He'll start like getting the fans on side. And what he'll do is, yeah, he'll pretend, yeah, he gets the football club and he
does all the interviews as well. Have you noticed he does all the interviews, post match and all that?
He's very clever.
You know what my dad told me, Saeed, about Dallo? He said he played like a promising 18-year-old for his whole career.
Yeah, it's true.
I think that's the best Dallo.
Promising's a bit of a stretch.
I've heard you say this before.
I think it's the best assessment. Like he's some very poor games, and here and there a good game, and you say, you know what, maybe we've got a player, but that's his entire career. Nah, it's not good, man. Well, sorry, bro. Go on, I cut you off.
Gotta sell him.
Yeah, we got to sell him. We got to sell him in the summer. That's it. Sell
For a serious
him.
football, if you're a serious football club, you have to sell him. No serious football club keeps him. I mean, you look at the goal we conceded against Burnley. Was it against Burnley where he just let his man cross the ball in? Do you know what I mean? And it was just,
Bro.
He's not a serious defender. He's not a serious attacker. He's not serious on the ball. He's just poor. He's not good in the air. You know, what is he good at? Other than passion merchant, like you're saying there, he's a poor player.
And the thing is, we have Mazraoui, who's different gravy, if I'm being honest. I think he's my favourite United player.
Notice how when Mazraoui came in, Adam, sorry, remember when Mazraoui, we were saying player of the season, how good he was? We were saying signing the season, 3.5 million, whatever we spent, incredible.
And the last few games before he went to the AFCON, he was brilliant in every appearance he made. And Mazraoui is playing for Morocco at the moment. The performance, he's one of the players of the tournament so far. And the thing he did to Mbeumo during the last game against Cameroon, crazy. And you know what? It's just that we have Hakimi at right back for Morocco. Like he could be playing right back as well. He's no, man. No. It's not as if we don't have anything else other than Dallo. When Mazraoui gets back, I don't want to see Dallo anymore. It's enough.
Bro, he's got to go, man. I'm sorry, he's got to go.
And Mazraoui is 27. Like, go get another right back, and then you've got two good options.
Yes. But my problem is, yeah, if you keep Mazraoui, you keep Dallo, yeah. I think Mazraoui's had a few injury issues, yeah. So then I'm worried that when he's injured, Dallo's the guy. And then
you get rid of Dallo. You get rid of Dallo, I agree, and you buy a right back, and then it's Mazraoui and the other guy. Yeah, 100%.
And by the way, we need left backs as well. I know Dorgu didn't have the in terms of the worst of games. I thought it was bright in certain aspects, but
it's probably our best tackle. Tells you all you need to know. He's probably our brightest at tackle. Tells you all you need to know.
You all need to know. But even that, I can't trust Dorgu to lead the line next season.
I get what you're saying with that. Yeah, go get a left. Why is it with us and holding on to fullbacks? Dallo and Shaw.
Exactly. And Dorgu is young, man. Even if you were sure about him, you would need someone else.
Yes. That's two fullbacks you need now. That's two positions that I thought, bro, we might be all right in. So that means now you need two fullbacks. You need definitely midfielders now. I thought Manu was good today, by the way. I thought he's probably our best player. I thought he was very, very short.
I'm not too sure about Manu. I think he's off the ball game. Like on the ball, he's always smooth.
Yeah.
But he makes it very easy for the opposition to play. Like if you have to play against United, you'd rather play against Kobe Manu than play against Ugarte or Casemiro. And this is my problem. We are a quite beatable team with him. So my problem is he needs to be coached properly. Like I'm not putting that on him, to be honest. But we are a much easier side to play against when Manu's in the team. You can see off the ball, the work rate, the strength, the awareness. I thought
on the ball he was terrific. He created the most chances in for Man United in the first half. I thought he was getting on the ball. He was moving it quick. He was getting on the half turn. But the problem is though, you have Ugarte who's next to him. He's useless.
I don't agree with
that. He's not disciplined.
He's
not defensively disciplined like Casemiro. You have a player next to Kobe who's a bit more defensively disciplined. He's not leaving the spaces like Ugarte does. Then Manu would look better defensively. It's just like I said, Ugarte tries to go put out too many fires and then gets caught with space behind him.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, you could see the other thing. You could see the other way around. Ugarte is a pressing machine. Like I'm not Ugarte's biggest fan, to be honest. I didn't want us to sign him in the first place. But Ugarte is doing the pressing and the high intensity stuff. If he had Casemiro next to him, he'd be covered much better as well.
Oh, so yeah, for sure, yeah.
The both things are right. It's just that I'm not going to say Kobe Mainoo had a good game just because Amorim is not there anymore and I have to praise him. I thought he had an okay game, but it made it quite easy for them to play against us. So that's why I think he needs to be coached better than that. I think he's lost a few months / a year in his development, which is no fault of his own, to be honest.
I thought Bruno, Mount, and Cunha made it easy to play against because the tracking back, they just would tracking back from any of them today. It was frustrating. I mean, watching Mason Mount like jog back, 10, 15 yards behind the player, like that was madness. And he's sweating. He seems sweating as well, Flawless. He was sweating like it's hard work, and he's not even running that fast. Do you know what I mean? And he's not even up and down the field.
Is that defensive side of things? That's his game. I get told off the ball. That's what he offers. How are you not even defensively sound? What is going on? Said it before. I said it earlier on. I say it before, man. No matter what your political party is, I ain't seen a worse right wing than that. You know what I'm saying? The lower Mount. That is the worst right wing ever. I don't care what your political views are. So bad, that right wing. Oh my! Defensively, offensively, nothing. Nothing.
It wasn't good.
Gives you nothing whatsoever. Yeah.
And you saw the difference when Shea Lacey came on. Do you know what I mean? Within a couple of minutes, he's already putting in crosses.
Yes.
That'll be an effective change.
The entire time.
Yeah, Mount on the right.
He's gifted himself some memberships. That's why the big smile there, yo.
But now, real talk, bro. Mason Mount, yeah. Again, I tweeted it out in about a couple of months ago. I said, yo, this guy does not get cooked enough, guys. He is.
I guess he gets cooked too much. I think he gets cooked too much.
Do you think so? Do you think so? I don't think he does. I don't think he does.
Here's why he doesn't get cooked a lot is because we don't expect a lot from him.
I think he's one of
wearing the number 7 shirt. What we're doing here is wearing the number 7.
But here the thing is though, never, because we all do content here of some form. We all do content. We all do previews. Never once have any of us four gone before any Manchester United game and Mount's been starting or we're discussing lineups and gone, yeah, we expect a big game from Mount today. We expect him to be a very good creative outlet. We accept him. There's no expectations for him. We don't expect, like, well criticized. Look how we just spoke about Cunha, because there's an expectation. We'll talk about Bruno like that as well. Sesko will talk about at other points. All the other attackers in the team, and Bremo, Ahmad, will talk about. There is no expectation on him because we know how bad he is, and it's been like that from the beginning.
You know what the thing with Mason Mount? I'm going to be in the minority. I don't think he's bad.
Oh, he's a Fulham player. Come on, Adam. He's a Fulham player, Max. Yeah, do you know what I mean? He'll be a solid Fulham player for about 8 years. Do you know what I mean? Everyone will say, oh, yeah, no, he does well. Maybe he should get into the England squad, but he's no better than that.
I think he gets cooked too much. Like, if he has an average game, he gets overcooked when he didn't actually do much wrong.
I think he's a Leeds player. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's Leeds.
And he had some.
Bro, I'm telling you. Let me say something. I think Aronson's better than. Is a better version of Mason Mount, guys.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Here's what I
think he's been much better than Bruno for quite some time.
What again? But
Bruno's at least got a product. Bruno at least can create. He can score goals. He's got some use.
Mason Mount has a very good eye for goals, Saeed. To be honest, he's good. That's good.
Does he?
Oh, he does. He does. Let's be real.
How many goals he's got in 3 years?
I think 4. In the Prem.
I forgot.
What's the question?
He said, "How many goals has he got in the Prem?"
How many games has he played? The problem with him is
that's the problem, though. That's the problem.
He's played a significant.
We knew that before he came, though. We knew that he was injury prone at Chelsea.
He never should have been out, to be honest, in the first place. That's the thing. I agree with that. And the number 7 is a disgrace.
You know what, Adam? That tells you all you need to know. What you just said there.
Exactly, but the thing is, when the player the fact that we should not have bought him doesn't make me like. I can't just because of that start criticizing him for things he hasn't done wrong.
Is he a good enough player to play for Manchester United? Should he be playing for Manchester United?
Right. No. He's got 10 starts. He got 10 starts this season. No,
but you could say half of the team shouldn't be there, and that.
Okay. Well, don't say that Mason Mount should be. Do you know what I mean? Mason Mount shouldn't be. You got Harry Wilson at Fulham looking a million times better than him. Do you know what I mean?
My point is, I'm not going to criticize someone just because it's easy to do so. There are things he's done well and things he's done badly. And I'm not going to give him more shit than he deserves just because it's easy.
He deserves more shit.
He deserves more.
I don't even think he deserves more shit.
I don't think he deserves more shit. To be honest,
here's why he don't. But
did you see that performance today? What we're talking about? Did you see him today?
That's what I'm saying.
Of course I did. Of course I did.
Here's where I'm in agreement with
He's
you.
one of our best players for the last few months. Every time he's played, he's been better than the rest.
That's a typical Mason Mount performance was today. That's him.
I think
Why are we allowing it?
No, today
Why are we allowing it?
much below.
You shouldn't allow it. I didn't want Mount in the first place. I think it was an awful buy. I think it's
Not,
dreadful.
oh, he's doing okay. Oh, he's got legs. Oh, he runs. It's not good enough. That's it. The top and bottom is not it. Should be getting bit part minutes, if that.
Yeah, but the thing is, the conversation started with he deserves more shit. I think I disagree. He doesn't deserve more shit. Like, I think he gets more than he actually deserves. I don't think he's good enough.
I think you're ignoring the praise that he's getting, and you know, people saying that Mason Mount is.
The thing is, some people get rattled by the praise because they don't want him to get any praise. Like, there are games in which the player I don't like actually deserve praise.
No, let's isolate. But that's what I'm saying, Adam. Let's isolate the player that gets more praise, yeah, and let's focus on the guy, Mason Mount, yeah. That what does he do in a game that we can see? Right, cool. I'll tell you a couple of qualities, yeah. Maybe he understands the system, so he doesn't really make mistakes in terms of giving the ball away. He's not a player that gives the ball away a lot because, therefore, he doesn't really ask for the ball. He's not a risk taker in that aspect, yeah.
But we don't need more risk takers. We don't need more risk takers.
I think he's decent in terms of on the ball. I don't think he's a player that, you know what I mean, the ball bounces off him. He's good at 1-2 link-up play, passing. After that, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm struggling to understand. I tell you what, he's a good presser. Off the ball, he's quite good, but again, not on the ball. Off the ball is quite good.
On the ball, he's decent.
And I would say to a certain degree, I think in terms of understanding of the game, he understands it a little bit more than a lot of players, right? But I'm sorry.
He's a shit Jesse Lingard. That's what he is.
That's what he is.
Shit Jesse Lingard.
He's better than Jesse Lingard, if you ask me. I think he's much better than Jesse Lingard. I was not a Lingard fan. I was a Lingard fan.
I've got a calling show this week, man. We're going to talk, Nedu, yeah? Calling show this week. I'm going to definitely.
The thing is with Mason Mount, I was against the signing. I think it's been a shocking sign. I think the number 7 is a disgrace. I think the wages is too much for the player we've got. However,
but he needs to go in the summer. Do you agree though with my statement that this guy needs to go in the summer?
Yeah. I don't mind that. The thing is, with me is I'm just trying to be fair. I think there are players that get over criticized for the few bad things they do, and there are players that get overpraised for the few right things they do. And I think Mason Mount falls in the category of players that if he has one, but look at the state of the car. Look at the.
So would you sell him?
Of course, I would sell him. I don't mind him. He's always injured.
That's it. And that's we don't need to do. It is what it is. Do you know what I mean? He's not good enough. That's that.
But you know what it is, I get what you're saying, Adam. There's worse players out there in the team. I understand that, but I just think for me,
I'm not even saying there are worse players because of course they are. But for example, if Mason Mount has 6 or 5 good games and 1 bad game like today, he gets an absolute storm for this game. If someone like Bruno or whoever else or Cunha, they get 4 bad games in a row and one good game, people will only remember the good game.
You reckon Mount receives more criticism than Cunha?
If everything proportionately considered, of course he does. Because I think so far this season, Mount has been much better than Cunha. I don't think Cunha's played well.
I don't think Cunha's played well. I don't think Mount hasn't cost the same amount.
I'm sorry?
I said fair. I don't think Mount's played well. How many games I can point to a pinpoint games where Cunha's played well, even though it's very few and far between.
I think there are quite a few decent games in which Mount was actually very good.
Decent good. I'm talking better than decent good. I don't remember Mount having a good game this season.
What game did he play
well? Good. What game was it? I'm being deadly serious. Adam, I'm being deadly serious. What games has he played well in?
I'll go back because I don't remember actually the game in that.
I don't remember because we don't play well often anyway.
You look like a big Mason Mount fan, which I'm actually
it's not me just having a discussion. It's just that I don't think I think there's games he's been decent, yes, but has he played? There's not been one game I point to and go, you was good today. Not one for Mason Mount today. Not one.
Oh, I don't remember saying that.
No, I will go back and give it to you. I'll come back and give it.
Yeah, I see the fact that you don't remember tells you why he's not been.
To be honest, I don't remember much of the games. It's been just
good. Yeah, I hit about forgetting about the game. That is true. I get that. I like to forget too, but he hasn't been. No, has Cunha also been awful like we discussed? Yes, but there's games I can pinpoint and go, yes, you was good today. Mount, no, not once. Decent, yeah, you're good off the ball. And that's why I think
there are some games and I just don't remember the opposition. which he was actually very, very good. I think there are at least 2-3 games in which he was very good, considering the fact the guy is always injured and never plays and we need to get rid. Of course we do.
Yeah.
My point is, people said he doesn't. People say the conversation started with Saeed saying he's not getting enough shit. I said he gets enough. I think he gets enough.
That is like, to me, like I said, I just think again, how much do you criticize someone who's just bang average? He excels at nothing on the ball. There's nothing on the ball that he does extremely well. But
That's
you
why
say you point to and go,
Yeah,
hey,
again, it goes back to the problem of wanting players to do too much.
but I'm saying no.
Exactly like I think more players should be playing with his attitude, in the sense that I think Cunha
I need
should
more
be
from my
playing a bit
attacking
more.
players.
I think
No,
Cunha
but I
should be
think
playing more like that,
Cunha
not
is
trying
better
to
than
force it too. Sorry?
Nah, sorry, go on. So what are you gonna say?
For example, I think Cunha should be playing a bit more like Mount, in the sense that not trying to force it too much, release it quicker. Don't try to do too much. We have this problem with our squad, with everyone tries to do too much.
It's not about do too much. It's about, like I said, when I say excelling at stuff on the ball, what do you like? With Cunha, I can point to and go, yeah, you can go past players. That's what you excel at on the football. Whether you're doing it well or not, I know you are capable of doing that. Mount, to his game, I'm talking, we just list his attributes. List all of Mount's on the ball attributes. I'm talking from first touch, ball control, shooting, passing, whatever the case may be. He excels at nothing in the final third.
Nothing.
He excels. There is nothing to his game on the ball. That is a problem when you're an attacking player at Manchester United. Excel, even if you're getting things wrong. So like with Cunha, or if you want to say Bruno or Mbeumo or Sesko or whoever, Mount gives you nothing on the ball. And I think his numbers tell you so.
I think Mount overall is clever enough and has a good enough fundamentals to be a good squad player. That's how I see it, and I think it's fair, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm not putting him in starting 11. I think his fundamentals and his understanding of the game are good enough to make him a valuable asset if you have a good team.
Well, who else is no? Who else?
Well,
so I want to. Who else is not good enough for this football club? You know what I mean?
Everyone, how long?
Who's good enough?
Who is good enough is the short list. I'm telling you right now, like I said, when Amorim left, the ownership could have went with him. 95% of these players could have went with him too. Take out the new ones because they've just got here and they're on the clock. They could have took everyone. I'm being deadly serious. There's no one that if we sold to this day, I'd cry about right now. I'd be like, oh my God, how are we selling such and such?
What was it? The bomb squads, the media was saying. I'm just desperate to see with the Shaw, Maguire, Bruno, just the low, just the team that season, last season. Anyone who played under Ten Hag, go.
Yes.
Go.
Yeah, anyone who played under Ten Hag.
But if you're still from the Ten Hag era, go. Do you know what I mean? Even this one is a few that can go, but please.
Yeah, I ain't crying over none of these. Like I said, the new ones is because they're here and they're on the clock, but they've just got here. But anyone we signed 2024 or before, would it be 2024? Yeah, the summer 2024 or before can leave.
Yeah.
Even though I rate some of them, they can go.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, by the way, just United again making a statement for no reason, like, you know what I mean, bro? Like,
what about the Bruno's?
Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, they might are making statements at this time, bro. How about you go and tell us who's the next interim, bro? You know what I mean, bro? This club is useless.
They having the beating, man. They deciding.
Yeah. Northern is the Oracle. He was right all road due to the Glazers Inios. We'll get a bit of a bounce. Nothing will change. Dallo actually makes good runs. That's why he's always in a position to score. But his final action is awful. Bruno got hacked. Nah, this crazy Bruno's levels above Mount. Adam needs to kick out that opinion. Are you serious? Bruno doesn't get criticized. Bruno's X account is hacked. Bruno's on a madness right now on X. Someone get a hold of his account. Yeah, he's moving, man. That guy who's on his account definitely watches football because he's talking about getting paid more and I should get paid more and stuff like that. Like, he's actually hilarious, man. You know what I mean? And what's going on over there. Lisandro Martinez as well. Listen, that's my guy, yeah, but in a back four, it's going to be uncomfortable to watch, mate. I don't know whether he's going to understand that he's going to have to be a squad player. Because, boy, even the centre-backs, I'm not going to lie to you guys, yeah? Do we need some centre-backs in the summer? Because I'm not going to lie to you. Dillit, I love Dillit. I think he could be a good player. But the injuries, I'm a bit concerned because when he's out, he's out for a while.
Yeah,
Lenny Yoro, poof. I can't lie. He needs he needs some confidence, but I don't know whether you can play him through that confidence. He looks a shadow of himself. Heaven, youngster. Again, he's got the qualities, but again, youngster.
Yeah, you don't want him playing week in, week out. But I do like Heaven if he's there as a squad.
I know, Saeed, I'll never forget how much shit I got for praising Varane. And people say, yeah, but we need to move on from Varane. He was different gravy, and he made Martinez and all of the others look different gravy.
But do we need
to tell you what, though, Adam, we got lucky because his knee went the season we got rid of him. Do you know what I mean? And we'd be stuck with that big contract. So I'm in your boat. I wanted to keep Varane. I thought it would be good for the dressing room and leadership and all that. But we got lucky there. We're getting rid of him. Like I said, his knee collapsed. And
if we line up with De Ligt and Martinez, I'm not like that's not a major issue for me.
I think we need to cash in on Martinez because he is due a big injury. And we've already seen him have 2 big injuries for us. I think we need to be looking to cash in.
That's the thing, Ash. I'm more concerned about his injuries than I am him on the pitch. Because when he plays, I don't think he's had a full season for us. And of course, injuries happen, but when he gets injured, it's months. It's not a couple of weeks. It's not 2-3 weeks here, a week here, 4 or 5 days here. It's months on end that he does. So but I think we do have pressing issues. If our centre backs are De Ligt, Martinez, Yoro, Heaven, it's not the best, but nothing in our team is the best. But I look at that as a quartet. And overall, and go, there's more pressing issues. I look at our fullbacks. We need to improve that.
Thing is, Martinez is always an injury away from going for a year. You're right.
Yeah, that's it. Our midfield needs addressing. Now we play in 4-2-3-1 again. We're gonna need someone alongside Cunha on that left hand side.
We need a lot,
if Bruno leaves, we're gonna need a 10. I look at strikers. I still strikers. Yeah. So we need everything, man. We need everything.
We need a lot. I've just named you there. 2 fullbacks. A centre back. I say for me 2 midfielders.
If
a left winger, and a striker. How many is that?
7.
6.
7. That's 7.
Oh yeah, the 10. If Bruno leaves the 10.
10.
Say Bruno
that's a whole squad.
Yeah, and maybe 3 midfielders if Cass leaves. Let's say Cass and Agate.
100%.
If Casemiro and Agate leave, which could happen, that leaves just Mano.
Nah, this is nasty, guys.
Leaves just so you need 3,
crazy.
really.
That's crazy.
But it's fun though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Every season we just need 7 new players and then we never end up getting them. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Yeah.
But this is what I'm gonna say. So what happened was, this Amri system that everyone keeps saying that was the guy, was basically covering up a lot of things. We were shit with 5 defenders. We didn't really have a midfield, but apparently we needed midfielders to get there. Of course, we always wanted a midfield, but this football club has never prioritized midfielders. Hence why I said, get the maximum of what you have right now. Amri wasn't doing that. So end of the day, we're just establishing now Cunha is basically pissing us off right now and he's not doing what he needs to do. Only thing that I'm confident about is Amad Diallo and maybe Mbumo. That's it right now.
But how do we go from a stacked left wing where we was having too many left wingers and no right wingers, and now we've got too many right wingers and no left wing? Like, what we're doing here?
Because that is the Manchester United way. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Yeah, you know what?
That is the Manchester United. That is the
because really we've got Lacey and Madden and Burmo there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So at least we're good on that side. Now you go get a left winger to complement Cunha. You're good. Striker potentially. Bruno leaves. You potentially need a 10. If Casemiro and Agate leave, the only central midfielder we have is Mano. That's it. He's the only one left. It's the Will Smith meme at the end of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's literally just him. And then you got right back. We need a right back to back up Mazraoui. Left back, you probably need a first choice. And then you're talking about a centre back as well. So in between first teamers and backups, it's a hell of a lot if you're talking about it. So we're saying first choice right back, right? Or potentially no backup right back.
First choice right back.
You're saying a first choice right back. So first choice right back, even though you got mad. So first choice right back, first choice left back, first choice centre back. So that's 3 of a back 4. 2 central midfielders, you need first choice. Or you playing one next to Mano, or you putting Mano in the 10, what you saying? Or potentially 3.
Let me get the crate 11. Let me try and get the formation up. Right
there, yo. That's 6 players already before you even get into the front 3.
Because I'm really saying here, guys, that we have to look at next season being a situation where Manchester United, say for example, we're playing under a coach that plays a 4-2-3-1. You know what I mean? For example, So are we all in agreement? Le Mans is number 1, even though a lot of people are cussing Le Mans. Today he looked very shaky. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You give away the ball for the one Welbeck should have scored, but other than that, I don't have no complaints for him so far.
Other than that, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the positions where we confidently feel that they're okay in. So we're gonna say that De Ligt for now, yeah, is our right-sided centre back. Yeah,
I'm a big fan of the lid, to be honest.
yeah, cool.
I'm cool with Maz at right back. I'm not gonna lie.
I like De Ligt and
Mazraoui as right back.
Yeah. Oh, so you say Mazraoui, yeah? Okay,
Yeah,
I
Mazraoui.
like Maz at right back. I like Maz.
Yeah, okay, cool. I like him as well.
He did such a job on Mbeumo that I'm almost scared for Mbeumo coming back. Confidence.
Facts. Okay, and Mbeumo or Ahmad on this right-hand side. We have to choose one.
I'm picking Ahmad over Mbeumo, to be honest.
Same. I'm picking Ahmad as well.
You man both Ahmad over Mbeumo. I was gonna go the other way. I was gonna go Mbeumo over Ahmad.
Okay.
I love Ahmad, but Mbeumo.
Yeah, I'm going Mbeumo.
I'm picking Ahmad over Mbeumo, to be honest.
So we're
It's tough, but you flip a coin on that one. You're not wrong either way. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, Saeed, poll. Yeah, do a poll on that, man.
Well, you know what?
Nah, but the beauty of that is you flip a coin. It don't matter which way it lands. You're right. Anyway, either choice is a good choice.
Flip a coin.
Exactly.
Let me flip a coin now.
Or put
the
Ahmad
money's
in
over
the
there,
10
man.
and remove anyone.
Let me flick a coin, man. Let me just get the coin.
It's a good choice. Either way is a good choice.
Yeah.
I'm putting Ahmad in the 10 then. I don't want to see no Bruno.
Ahmad in the 10.
no
I like the idea of that. He did a bit of that for Sunderland. I like that. I feel like Ahmad could be converted there.
Exactly. Because
Right,
I don't want to
50,
see
yeah,
no Bruno or
about
Mouse in there, even though, like, despite the conversation we had, I'm not trying to have Ahmad in there.
Right, I'm gonna flip a coin. Ahmad Diallo and Thingy, yeah.
Right, we'll pick who's heads, who's tails first.
Okay, we're gonna. What do you want? What do you heads or tails? Flawless and Adam.
Yeah, go ahead there, Flawless.
Yeah, it's tails. Ahmad.
Tails. Okay, tails. Ahmad.
Wait, you already flipped it? What, you didn't like it and then you flip it again? What's going on?
No, it came to heads. Where's the penny gone? Yeah.
We didn't know that.
Yo.
Why you struggling to flip a coin?
So bro, I don't really carry
Rigged.
cash around,
You don't need to flip it. You don't need to grab a coin and flip it.
It could be in 10 years.
Chat,
bro.
rigged.
I don't know what. I swear down,
But
bro.
why are you struggling to flip a coin, man? Like, what's going on?
I've never carried cash before, bro.
Did you
I
miss
swear
it,
down,
yo?
bro. I was looking at 50, yo, what's heads and tails nowadays, bro?
Nothing. Oh.
Anyway, let me. I said, let me
Just put Shea Lacey there.
Okay. We're gonna. So it was heads. So we won then. So it's Ahmad on the right hand
Yeah, but
side.
see, you know what? Technically, that's the only position we have on
Flawless
the
said
pitch.
Ahmad for...
That's the only position we have on the pitch that makes sense for United to have two good players fighting for one spot.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
That is a plus.
That's
Yes.
exactly how it should be.
So the 10 role, I'm guessing Bruno's not going to be here next year. I think he's not going to be here. The body language today was bad.
He won't. So who's going in the 10? Is that Mano or is it Ahmad?
No,
Or is
we're
it
going to leave the position. The one position that we don't know and we don't think is
I'd love
there.
that.
Yeah. So shall we put Manu in the 8 in here?
I
though
I
we
like
don't
Mano in the 10, but
play.
Mano in the 8.
I'd love him in the 10.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be in the
That
10.
bit
though. We have
off
to be
it.
realistic. We have to be realistic. He's not going to be in the 10. He's going to be part
I
of
don't know
a
who the next manager is, but yeah, with our lack of midfielders, he's probably going to end up playing midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just assume. Even though I'm not gonna lie to you, there's no guarantees on Manu starting as a Man United next season. There's no guarantees.
You know why? Unless we absolutely go crazy in the window, it probably is. Because there's chances are there's already talks of Agate leaving just in January. Casemiro's contract's up, correct? So that the only other two central midfielders are potentially leaving. So that leaves again. I keep saying it's just him. There's no one else.
No one else.
Unless you're talking like the likes of Collier or stuff like that.
Sesko, I still think there's potential there. You know what I mean?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I think he needs to be coached. I think there's talent in there.
Yeah. There was a few moments where I thought Bruno made some good balls in. He was just too hesitant, man.
Did you see Lewandowski's goal for Barca in the Super Cup final today?
No, I don't know what saying, you know.
I seen. So there was a pass on now. The reason why I pointed out because his goal was a similar pass. Pedri played a pass into him. He's on his toes. He takes a touch and he chips the goalkeeper. Bruno, the one that Bruno played through to him and he missed it. That's the difference right there. He's not. I think he's decent. I just think he's just limited.
I think the potential, and I could be very wrong for this. But I think the potential is very, very high. I'm a fan. I think he needs to be coached to be like.
I know.
We need not to replicate the mistake we did with Rasmus, for example. That I don't think was good enough. But I think he was made to look much worse than the talent he actually could have. And I think Sesko, he needs to. I think there's something in there. To be honest.
I think he's a man of many traits, a master of nothing. That's my issue with him.
I think he's a complete.
Yeah.
I think he could be a very, very almost complete package.
He's too hesitant when he's making the runs. You got to trust yourself. You got to make that run, man. He's too hesitant when he's making the run.
If you think about it, he's getting on the end of a lot of things. You just need to just trust the instinct a bit more and just kick it strong, hit it properly. There are a few balls that he just doesn't hit strongly enough.
No.
And I wasn't a fan of us signing him. I thought 13 goals in the Bundesliga, he's going to come over here and struggle. I wasn't sold on him. But looking at him, actually seeing him at Old Trafford, actually seeing him live in the flesh, he looks like he could develop into a decent player. It just feels like he's not up to the speed and the physicality of the Premier League yet. Feels like once he gets a little bit more tuned up, a little bit of his positioning and his timing a bit right, it feels like he'll be easily a 15, 20 goal a season striker.
Exactly, and he's never been that very prominent. Lot of goal scoring in the season because he's actually decent with receiving the ball and making a pass and making the others score goals as well. So, and the simple fact that he's getting so many chances, the way he runs, the way he positions himself, is actually a good sign.
And his aerial dominance as well. He's getting onto the balls in the air. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's going to score more of them.
If you think back of Rasmus, he was making some stupid runs. Of course, he was never getting on the end of it. The run was wrong fundamentally in the first place. So now the simple fact he's getting 4 or 5 shots on targets per game, if he starts unlocking and just hitting it proper, because I think sometimes his shots are a bit weak, and we know he can actually strike a ball.
Yeah, he's got the power on. You've seen it.
Exactly. So I think he needs to.
Yeah,
I have hope. Let's put it this way.
So now that means look. So we need a centre back, left side of centre back. We need a left back. We need a centre midfielder, a 10. Left winger. I think for me, left winger is so important. I'm not playing Cunha on that left hand side. I'm sorry, guys. It just is what it is. I
think it's less important than who's we playing in midfield. To be honest,
is it though? Because you need balance.
How many times are we going to midfield for a wing player?
I want a solid back four. Give me a top tier left back and a centre back, and a solid back four. Because this season we've conceded goals every game almost. It's been poor.
I agree. I just don't think Cunha is a left winger. He doesn't want to play there.
Put him in the cam spot, if anything.
He doesn't want to play there. You can tell his body language just doesn't want to play there. He's obviously doing this right now.
He just got that maverick spirit. I think even if he played in the 10, he'd end up left all right. And again, that ties down to him got to make better decisions and also whoever the manager is as well.
In regards to how in the big games and when it's all right doing it against Burnley and that, and you could get away with it and that, but when you're playing the good teams, they'll catch us out because maybe he's not tracking back or maybe he's leaving a lot of space behind. Like they will find a way, man, and that's the problem right now. We can't afford to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, 1 game a week now. Like, are you confident? Like, I know it sounds crazy to think that.
I'm not confident. I don't even know what you're going to ask. I'll just say no.
I'll just say no. Confidence is not in Adam's vocabulary. Man said no. I'm not confident. I don't even know what you're going to ask. Man could say,
confidence. No
confidence.
Manchester United will have a period where they have a month off, These man better go to warm weather training camp, and start doing some flipping tactics or whatever.
Oh, we're gonna have 1 month off. So we got 1 month of not watching this crap. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, run me that.
Yeah, so basically at the end of the international break, the first week back is the what's it called? The FA Cup.
FA Cup, okay.
FA Cup, yeah. So basically we'll have the last game, then we'll have 2 weeks off for international break. And the first week will be FA Cup, and then we're back after that against Leeds. So really and truly, let's be honest though. When you actually deep it's like, should we have brought in maybe a manager then, knowing that as well? Because there was a high probability of that happening. That maybe now, if you're appointed a permanent manager, this is another flip side to it. If you're United appointed, let's say for example, I don't know, everyone's maybe idea is that they
just pick a name anyway, and we know who he is. Just any permanent manager we've been linked with. Let's say we'll just use Glasner for example.
Let's use Glasner for example.
Yeah, I know that's not your guy, Ash. We're just using him as an example. I know you don't want him. I'm just saying for the example for him to carry on.
Because now Glasner, right? Glasner, if you get Glasner in right now, not only have you got the rest of the season to do what you need to do, and maybe there's not much pressure for him to get top 4 because a lot of the fan base have kind of given up on the season. Then you use that month to basically go to Dubai and work on what you're trying to work on. You come back and then the players look like they're well drilled. Because let me tell you something right now, the manager they bring in the summer, will not have all his players back until late start of August.
Yeah, it's the
for the World Cup. Yeah.
The World Cup. You have more time, right now appointing a manager, and you're better off appointing a manager right now than having to wait in the summer for all your players to come back in because they're off training, and then you're basically damaging the next season. So Ineos, really and truly, I think maybe look at this right now. Maybe Interim's the bad position to make.
It sounds
Saeed,
great.
you talk sense. We don't do that at this club. Do you know what I mean? You're talking sense. That's
that's
something we do.
In theory, Saeed, what you are saying makes sense, but here's why I disagree. Is because of the ownership we have. I don't trust them to go and get the right permanent manager. I don't trust them to appoint the right interim. Never mind the right permanent man. We've seen this go wrong before with Amram. We've been here before. We've seen this film. This ain't even a sequel. This is the sequel to the sequel. Can
I cut you off for a second, Forrest? You know what's even worse as well? Sorry.
That's cool, man. Go on.
The manager that we're going to appoint from the World Cup, he's going to want to break as well because he's just been working at the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? So that's a bad decision to be making there. We're going to get a manager from the World Cup because he's going to want at least a couple of weeks off afterwards. So that's going to cut even more into it.
Yeah, and this is where it has to be key is in regards to they have to make again, Ineos don't do this, a clear-cut decision. Is the manager you getting, is he managing at the World Cup? Is he not an international manager? You need to have him in place way before that.
Yeah.
He needs to be in place. By the time March, April hits, you need to be discussing with him, not only, and like in regards to the team, who he wants to keep, who he wants to sell, ideas, make sure you lot are actually on the same page. So don't go and get a manager who plays a back three and you want to play a back four. Don't go and get a manager that wants to sell Mano and you want to keep Mano. Don't go get a manager that wants to keep Bruno, but you want to sell Bruno. You see where I'm going here? Don't go get a manager that wants to sell Xerxes, but you want to keep him. Please do your due diligence in the interview and be on the same page and have the same ideas and the same philosophy. The profile of players should be the same. Even if you have a difference on who said player is, it should be the same. Because we've seen this far too often now, where shit don't match up. It's like Dan Ashworth. How you get that so wrong? So you chased him the whole time to the point he was beefing with Newcastle. And then he comes here and then you lot are not on the same page in terms of managers. Because you lot wanted to go get Amarim to Zerbi and he was talking about Southgate and Eddie Howe. So did you not discuss that in the interview room? Or was it just a jobs for the boy thing? So that's where it is in regards to that. Like, that's why they need to go get interim to give them at least a longer period of time to pick the permanent manager. Because I don't trust them to do it.
Exactly. And if you had a decent run club, like a project doesn't end with the sacking of a manager. A project has got to include many different managers. You sack one, you get the other one, the project doesn't change. This is why our fans, they get attached to managers. I don't get it. But then again, I understand it in the sense that we don't have a well-run club. So it's a new project every time.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, I just, for me, when I look at it, I just think that's a better solution than an interim. Because listen, problem is now with Michael Carrick, like all the people that were backing Amarin, are gonna start abusing him, and they're gonna start basically saying, "Yo, this guy's not good enough." We all know that from now looking in, Carrick is not to blame. Like, even if he goes and loses so many games, cool. We might look at him tactically and think, "Yo, this ain't good enough, that ain't good enough." But really and truly, bro, right now, as we call it, Carrick has no right to be managing Man United right now at this current stage.
We know that. Well, here the thing is, Saeed, we just did the 11. Why do you want a permanent manager with a whole heap of players who are going to be leaving?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's true.
It's actually
a whole heap of players who are good. Like, there is going to be there could be a lot of exits from the club we've just spoken about. Whether that's Casemiro, Agate, Bruno, that's just free to name. We don't know what's going to happen with others as well.
So you see, this is why actually I was speaking with my brother, and we're both actually fans of the idea of getting Xavi. Because the reason why Flick is doing so well is because Xavi came before him. Like, I think if you speak with Barcelona fans, they all agree that he made a lot of tough, good decisions, brought in a lot of young, good players from the Masia, and he did the good recruitment, brought in the right players from the academy, gave like the good platform for actually Flick to come in and win, because Flick is more of a winning manager. So I think...
And he had to deal with a shit boardroom as well, do you know what I mean? He had to deal with a lot of shit going on behind the scenes.
Exactly. So he removed a lot of players. Like, when Xavi was there was like the Memphis Depay and the other, the players that shouldn't be playing for Barcelona. And I think he cleared the space. And if we have a lot of players that are going to leave this summer, I think it's a good timing to get someone like Xavi.
Yeah, It is. It really is. Like, that's not that. For me, I don't, like I said, I don't know if Xavi's going to be the guy, but I'm just giving you my preference right now. I'm not saying no manager's the guy anymore. I don't think there's a manager that comes in and says, yo, you're the guy, knowing how bad the ownership are. This is a preference from me. I just want to see better, what do you call it? A style of football that I think on the possession based will work better for us. That's all it is. That's for me personally. Glasner, I don't want him to come because at the end of the day, I just see what he did with Macclesfield, yeah? 5 at the back, losing to Macclesfield. I was like, yo, that's a red flag for me, bro. Like, the fact that you're playing 5 at the back against Macclesfield is a joke in itself, yeah? Cool. Iraola, I think he would be a good candidate, but again, people look at him and think, you know what, man? Look at the way he's kind of been dealt with at Bournemouth. Has he had a fair chance? Lost a lot of players. Who else is out there? Tuchel. I mean, pragmatic approach. You know what I mean? Does he get the best out of players? You know what I mean? Again, style of football. Is it good enough? I don't know. Again, are we fools to say no to that? I don't know. Carlo Ancelotti apparently might be available. Who else is out there, man? I'm trying to think of names.
Toughness, Inzaghi.
Pochettino's been mentioned as well because
Pochettino, man, that's
bro. But it would make it would not
just
surprise
going back
me.
to the future. This
one of their remit is that they're looking for a guy who's got Premier League experience. That's what their remit is.
All right, so we need to do the opposite. Why are they looking for a guy who's got Prem experience? Have they stated as to why?
Because of Amorim and because of Ten Hag.
The way it is.
Because of Ten Hag.
Yeah, they went the other way, so now they're going the other way.
Here's why that don't make no sense. You know why? Because they kept Ten Hag and Amorim so long.
But you know why it don't make no sense? You know why it don't make sense though, Flawless? Yeah. Pep wasn't Premier League, Klopp wasn't Premier League, Ancelotti wasn't Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Conte wasn't Premier League. All these Premier League winning managers, Slot wasn't Premier League. Do you know what I mean? All these Premier League managers weren't Premier League.
You know what's crazy? One of the main guys who's linked with top of the list, Glasner wasn't Premier League.
Facts.
Went into
you know what we need though?
Now he's at the top of our list.
Yeah.
No,
you know what we need though? What Saeed's saying there is we need a manager that synergizes with Old Trafford, because if you get fans on side and they back the football, it becomes a difficult place to play. Do you know what I mean? It becomes a cauldron, and when you see Amorim there, and the fans, it was weird this past year. You'll know yourself, going a couple of times, Flawless. It was just depressing. There was too many groans, and do you know what I mean? It was just a bit like, it was frustrating, and it become a weird, tense environment, and just not enjoyable. And you could see the fear in the players. Whereas when it's attack, and even if when you're making mistakes, but you're still attacking, you're still going for it. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of enthusiasm. There's just a lot of impetus in the attacking play. Then fans get behind that. They love that, and then players that builds up the players as well. You need a Xavi or Iraola, someone attacking, not someone who's going to take too long in the build up. And that's what we need at Old Trafford.
I need a manager. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I finished. I know.
I need a manager as well that knows the good players from the shit ones. I've had it with players picking. This is the fundamental. The first thing a manager should be able to do is pick the good players from the shit one. And I need a manager, at least finally, that understands. I'm not saying a manager that understands football, because of course I'm not saying Ten Hag or those they didn't have a grasp of football. Of course not. But like the idea of having one guy run and cover this amount of space, I need the fundamentals back at the club. Proper midfield players looking to control a pass, pick a red shirt, keep it moving. Going back to the fundamentals. Like the managers like Pep and the successful managers, they do all these things, the triangles, but they got the basics, fundamentals nailed on. Pass on the floor, pick the simple pass. Don't look for the difficult option. Don't try to make long, the way we've been playing is always erratic with Ten Hag, with Amorim. Get the ball on the floor, make a pass, build a good foundation, and move from there. And there are some players you cannot do that with them. And I need to be able to pick them.
There's a big part of me that you see him saying Simeone. There's a big part of me that wants Simeone, because we'd be dogs. We need to go.
Want a military approach? We want a militant approach.
You know what? You could say Klopp at parts was militant. Do you know what I mean? With his constant, his heavy pressing, his Gengen pressing. Do you know what I mean?
I should hate his football though. Even though I hate what you're saying.
I'd hate his football. I'd hate his football. But just that little bastards. Do you know what I mean? We're soft. We're weak. Fletcher said it perfectly. Do you know what Fletcher said? We're fragile. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we too easy to play. We are too easy to play against. We
Too
way
easy to play against. You know what I mean? We need, and just if we were to build a bit of that dog in us, and then move on from having that dog to something else, because we all you always need that. Man City have always been that little bit. The Bernardo Silvas, your David Silvas, those little players who are scrappy. You know, they get stuck in. They've got the quality as well, but little bastards that annoy you. Do you know what I mean? Like the Valverdes and the Coques at Atletico Madrid. The players that are annoying. They've got the quality, but also the bastards as well.
Yeah,
who's the bastard on our team? Who's the annoying team?
The Rodrigo De Pauls and the players that you just hate playing against.
We got to play. We got nice. I think Casemiro is probably the closest to it.
But he's slow and he's old, isn't he?
Size the deal.
Ugarte as well to some extent because he runs a lot and he tackles. Like he's not easy to play against.
We are too nice. That's what it is. There is a niceness about us, and that's what it is. We need someone who's going to put someone in the stand, basically.
Would you take that sort of football if it meant you were tough to beat? Because
that should come hand in hand. Like when people separate it, you should be able to be tough to beat and tough to play against, but also play good football. And also be getting good results and also putting in good performances. I think that's a needs must. I think, yes, that's one of the basics is like keeping the ball well. Is being tough to play against and tough to beat. Because teams do
like Arsenal at the moment, isn't it?
Arsenal are tough to play against, yes. That's what we need to get back to. And it can come from the manager, but that's more characteristic of players. That's closing down. The 2 goals we conceded today is just a lack of closing down. Being aggressive. Get to your man. Stop him from crossing, stop him from shooting, and we don't have enough of that. That's where the issue lies.
I agree.
What are you saying about that, Saeed? About the old Simeone having a bit of dog in us again?
I don't know, man. I just think for me, it's one of them ones where I don't think these players have got it in them unless you're going to buy Simeone type players who are going to basically run and die for this manager. It's basically not going to work, guys. So you ain't going to get a soft approach when you got players who are just not that type in the team, bro. Unless you had that in your team, I think for me, I would say yes. But because we haven't got that, it's basically like it's just not worth it. Like I just don't think you're wasting your time with it. And also, I think that's where the club would be even more toxic with the fans and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like it would get really like you talk about Old Trafford being toxic. It would get really toxic if that sort of football was being played week in, week out. It really would, man. So it's sad times, man. All I can say now is that tomorrow we'll get the Carrick announcement. We'll have a lot of propaganda. We'll have a lot of PR being put around by Man United. Fresh start. I just hope the fan base don't fall for it. You know what I mean? You know me. I've fell for it in the past, but I'm not doing it anymore. You know what I mean? I've learned from my mistakes, but enough is enough, man. We've really, really got to stand up and really voice our opinions about this ownership, man. You know what I mean? Because really and truly, this could be our perfect moment for the next 6 months to cleanse the football club. You know what I mean? If we do a lot in this period now, in the 17 games that left here in the season, and we therefore prepare for next season, that might do us better. But if we don't prepare now, next season we are going to be here on a podcast talking about the same stuff. Man United,
we need to make a good preparation.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. These next 8 months now, it has to be the best 8 months we've seen in God knows how long. It feels like it's going to be a tall order. It feels like a tough ask. But right now, it needs a good 8 months for this football club to be ready for the season. Because, man, I'm tired of being in the car park, bro, just shouting about the same shit. Now, real talk, man. You know what I mean? Man are saying, yo, when are you going to the car park? I said, broski, I've not even gone to the stadium, bro. I'm not even stepped to the stadium. Man are actually saying, yo, I'll see you later on in the car park. Broski, how about we win the game first and then tell me about car parks and all that? It's like man just know that I'm going to be there and it's going to be a madness before I've even got there. I'm like,
it's going to be, we know what to expect. That's why, man. You put the car park on the map, Saeed. That's why. Credit to you, that car park is one of the most famous car parks in the world. Car park, Old Trafford car park. People know exactly what it is. 100%.
Oh, man.
People go crazy with it.
But I might not be there no more, man. They might. No, listen, I'm telling you now, man. Sooner or later, Man United are going to ask for money for me from that car. I'm telling you, bro. Sooner or later, I'm going to get a letter from my door saying, yo, you're banned from the car park. You're banned. No more messing. Because, bro, like, it's getting hot now, man. It's getting too bait. You feel me? Might have to relocate. I'm have to relocate, man. Them.
Relocate,
I don't want to relocate.
Something else on the
I'm
map.
have to be in the alleyways now. The alleyways now. Forget the car park. I'm have to be, you know, the back of the where the drop off is on the St. Busby Way. I'm have to go around.
They can't block you from a car park. You know, you just get someone who's driving. And you just go in a car into the car park. They can't block
the car.
They can't block you in a car park in the car, can they? You feel me? Just parking my car.
What's Bruno saying, man? Is Bruno still finished?
Yeah, Bruno still is. Yo, we out here tweeting out the Liverpool United result. Yo, this shit hilarious. Yo, I can't lie.
What is he tweeting? Let's just.
Yo, man tweeted the 7-0 thing. That's mad funny. Yo,
nah, he tweeted that.
Yeah, they tweeted that. Yo, they tweeted that.
Right, he's a joker, man.
Yo, that's a mistake.
Let me just say, beat me the car park now.
Oh, it don't get. You know when you think you've hit rock bottom. Do you know what I mean? At this club, we never hit the bottom, do we?
Yo, it's an endless pit,
Bro,
man.
beat me in the fucking car park. Are you taking them? Nah, this is a violation.
I'm going.
Look at this already. 1.48.
Yo, that's lie, man. Funny's funny, yo. Funny's funny, man. I can't lie, yo. Yo, funny is funny. I can't lie, yo.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
This is funny.
Who the flip has hacked his account? Who the flip? What is going on, bro? This is a banter club, bro. Is he mad, bro? Meet me in a fucking car park. You, oh my god, are you taking a piss, bro?
Right.
What is behind that car, bro? I swear down, bro. You're pissing me off right now, bro. I'm getting PTSD watching this shit, bro. 7-0, you know, bro.
Yo, my head was hot for a month after that.
Man actually posted a 7-0. Are you strip him off the captaincy right now? Strip him
Why
off.
should he lost the account? Because he lost his account. He lost access to his account.
Broski, are you mad? Nah, man, that is a violation, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, this guy is actually hilarious.
Yo, I can't lie, man. Funny is
This
funny.
club is a joke, man.
Yeah,
This club
it's
is a
funny. Yo, it's interesting. The irony, yo, that he loses. Yo, get it back. Yo, why is it taking you so long to get it back? That's what I don't know, man. Change your password and keep it stepping.
Bro, but I don't know. He's probably got bed, you know. That's the thing, though. He's actually probably got bed.
Someone gonna freaking wake him up.
Nah, bro, he's gone bed. He's gone bed.
Yo, bed, go wake him up. What the hell? Yo, ring him. Feel me? Man, what are we talking about?
Chris
bed?
is loving it, bro. Of course, Chris is loving it, bro. He's obviously thinking, "Rah, this is a perfect time, innit?" That's what I'm saying, bro. Nah, this is a jarring, bro, man. What we don't, you know what I've noticed about Man United, guys? Yeah, we don't have a normal day at Man United. Everything it's just mad. It's just like, yo, like, what the hell?
Keeps us insane, though, innit? Do you know what I mean?
The Bruno tweet is funny. Oh,
yeah, it's funny to be honest.
That's a joke. It's actually rattled me, you know.
I know you rattled, man.
It's a good distraction.
Man.
I can't lie. Something about it is just funny, man. It's just that it's him. I think that's what makes it so funny is that it's Bruno. If this was anyone else, I might be with you, Saeed, and I might be fuming. It's just ironic that it's him. Where's the
club could have done this.
He's
The club's probably done this to just distract from the results lately. Do you know what I mean?
Some of that Karen's in there, yo.
Yeah, Wilcox is on it. Do you know what I mean? Wilcox is active.
Taking liberties.
Just trying to bring down the heat on him.
That's a 10 hard. Maybe Ruben Amrin hacked
made me laugh, man. It's the first time he made me laugh in months.
Bro, no, it is. I can't lie, yo, man. Funny is funny, man. Even respond to the Shea Lacey because Shea Lacey put out an apology. And man said, "Don't do it again."
Shea Lacey, man. Keep your head up, man.
Did you see the Bruno account? Did you see what he said to the Shea Lacey apology post? He said, "Yo, just don't do it again, G."
Nah, that's crazy, man. Let me see that, bro. Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm looking at it now, man. He tweeted it. Go look under the shit. Go look under the Shea Lacey's post, man. Yo, funny is funny. Oh man, just don't do it again, G.
The guy's following people as well. Ratio. Now he's definitely a kid, bro. He's using the word ratio and
he's a kid. He's a kid.
Taking liberties.
Where's this though? I can't see it. Like,
just don't do it again.
Don't do it again. Jeez,
Where's this? I can't see it.
Ash, blessings, yeah. Big up, man. Every time, Ash. Blessings. Big up.
Where is it? Oh. Yeah. Big up, Ash, man. Big up. I can't see that tweet, you know.
One
sec, I send it through to you now. One
Yeah,
sec,
put it
I'll
on
send
the
it
private
briefly.
chat if you can.
I'll
There's
send it
this
briefly
tweet.
now.
Has anyone got the tweet, guys?
Yo, the tweets there. They'll find it before me. I'm gonna send it
Yo,
through to you,
bro,
man.
Broski, who the hell is doing this shit, man?
Yo, this shit is funny. Yo, man just said to KSI,
You
you my
gotta laugh.
nigga.
You gotta laugh.
I just send it in the chat, Saeed.
Man just said to KSI, you my nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, this football club is a joke,
Man
bro.
said, yo, joining England cricket as they need all help.
Yeah,
they
that's
can get,
wild, bro. Man said, just don't do it again, G. That's crazy. I can't believe I've just seen it, bro. That's wild, man. Yo, man. Bro, I swear down, man. I kind of low-key needed that at the end of this, yo. I can't lie, man. I kind of low-key needed a little bit of a laugh, man, before we go in that, man. Because, boy, yo, man, this is bro, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. What were the chances of Man United losing? Shea Lacey gets sent off. You know what I mean? We're out of the cup, and then Bruno Fernandes gets hacked. Only at Man United, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Only at
long
Man
day.
United.
It's
Yo,
a long day.
Yo, the circus just keeps on being a circus, man. That's what it is, man.
Let me read these last super chat for a wrap up. I think if Ancelotti is manager, he will want Casemiro to stay. Say we won't win anything with these bunch of blonkers in charge. Ineos and Glazers out. We need new owners. Facts. Adam Xavi rates Bruno very highly. If he talk about him in the interview, but I think Bruno's checked out anyway. I don't think Bruno stays for another manager. I can't lie to you. I don't think he does. Wait for Bruno for more entertaining than Man United. Imagine not having 2 X-Factor authentication as an adult in 2026. That CR7 tweet might ruin his Saudi deal. What did he tweet? CR7?
Yeah, he tweeted, something crazy, yo. Crazy pause to Cristiano. Man even tweeted Alicia Laban, yo. Yo, whoever this guy is, he's wilding, but yo, stay serious, yo. He's on stuff.
He's crazy. I can't lie to you, bro. He's crazy, bro. Like he's just he's moving mad. I can't lie to you. I can't lie. But yeah, people, man. We're gonna wrap it up there, man. I'll be back tomorrow for midday live. I'm gonna get absolutely cooked tomorrow. It's gonna be a slaughter tomorrow, but I have to take it, man. And big six is what it is. Survive it again. Survive more cookings, man. And straight jacket tomorrow as well. I mean, yeah, man, the whole shebang, man. It's gonna be one of them ones where you have to take the L, man. It is what it is. This week, the Mandem Talk will be on Thursday because I'm going to be coming to AFCON. Big up Maghrib, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Yeah.
You know what? I've just booked some participants for my study at the same time of the Nigeria-Morocco game. Like shit. I forgot about it. I will have someone in the MRI scan, and I'll be watching the game on my iPad, I suppose.
Yeah. Hopefully you win, man. Hopefully you win, bro.
Inshallah. Come on. It's been good so far, man. Nigeria looks strong though.
Yeah, they do look strong. I can't lie. They do look strong. I can't lie. They do. So yeah, Thursday, Mandem Talk will be on Thursday this week because obviously Wednesday will be at all the games. But big up to you, Adam. Big up to you, Flawless, man. Love for coming on as always, bro.
Every time, man. Blessings for having me. Shout out to you, Saeed. Appreciate you allowing me on your platform each and every week. So big up to you. Shout out to Adam every single time. Ash as well. Big up Double A. Couldn't make it. Big up the chat. Make sure you don't run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. All that good stuff, people, as well, man. Make sure you do so.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you follow Sarcasm City TV. We're gonna redirect to them right now. Is it the Man United crash out one? Yeah.
Q&A. Yeah. United crash out to Brighton. Fucking fantastic.
Right, there you go, people. Listen, man, get your thoughts in the comments below after the stream. Like I said, man, I'm open for solutions. I'm open for ideas. You know what I mean? It's easy to play the blame game. I get it. I wanted Amarin out, but I also want Inios out. I also want the Glazers out. So let's unite. Let's look for solutions. There's no point arguing about who's right, who's wrong. We could be here all day. I can call out things that you called out that were wrong. You can call out what I did wrong. You know what I mean? We'll be here all day. Nobody's perfect. But at the same time, what we can do is unite against the owners. And that right there is the biggest thing we need to focus on. Get rid of these owners. Ineos Glazers out. Simple as that. If you disagree, maybe you don't want best for Man United. Who knows? Guys, it's been a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.